You got to push everything twice. Hey everybody, welcome to the Pop Culture Power Hour Christmas Special After Party. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. I have my the crew here: Easy Comic Reader, Ian and Becca Comics, Crazy Joe, the Hungarian. Iggy Pop Comics is sort of here. He's playing Ghost of Christmas Present at the moment, and Swag should be joining us momentarily. I have to go take care of my mom, so I'm going to be right back. Who wants to take it?
I got a topic. All right.
Gonna make it big.
All right.
I think. I'm not sure how to do it anymore. There you are.
Come on, Rob. You could do
Right.
it.
So everyone, childhood memories. I guess we're big now. What's your favorite memory you have as a kid or an adult of what you got for the holidays? You can ask the panel. Anyone in chat can.
Okay, so I got one.
All right.
So it's Christmas 1978. My older brother and I wake up, and under our Christmas tree was every piece of Kenner's Star Wars, all in boxes. We had all the action figures. We had all the vehicles. We had the Death Star, everything.
Wow.
That was so, my brother and I, I've told stories on my channel, but that was such an amazing Christmas morning because Star Wars was so huge. But, we'd seen it like 8 times in the movie theater. Then to actually play with the little toys and we're putting them together. And, oh, that was a blast. That's probably, personally, for me, was my favorite Christmas. It was just a good time.
That's awesome.
Nice. We got Second Alarm Charm in the comments. And
What's up, Second Alarm?
They said the big Jim.
Jackson Roy Kirk.
The Jackson Roy Kirk.
What about you, Easy? What's your favorite memory?
Well, my favorite memory was we had. Oh wow, there I am. For us, there was 8 of us, so we usually got a football for Christmas. Oh, wow. And my favorite memories are always getting the football and all of us run outside and playing tackle football in the dirt clogs and just have fun all day long, just playing football until sundown and time to come in.
That's awesome. I'm
What's up, Swag?
showing my age here.
Who it is? Hey, Swag.
Holiday 2005. What's up, Swag? I really wanted a Nintendo Wii. If you guys remember when the Wii came out, and couldn't find one.
Absolutely.
They were pretty much nowhere. So my grandfather actually found one in Brooklyn, which is not close to where we lived, and he drove all the way there without me knowing. And all of a sudden, I walked in the house and wrapped up, all nice, sitting on my bed, the Nintendo Wii, and me and my brother played that pretty much the entire winter break. It was awesome.
Nice. Second Alarm. Good
Wii.
season.
Yeah.
What's up, Second Alarm? Yeah, man.
I don't know what mine would be.
What's up, Jim?
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Yeah, we're talking about your favorite memory of something you got during the holidays.
I remember the Easy story reminded me when it wasn't a football, it was a Nerf boomerang, right? And it didn't look like a normal boomerang. This thing had like three arms coming off of it, right? Yeah. So the first thing, we pull it out of the box, we go out in the yard. My brother, Joe Montana, he backs it up, whips it up on top of the roof. And there it stood for the whole winter until about spring. That was a good time.
You just walked outside and blew down.
I think when I was a kid, the best thing I ever got was the Starbird. Anybody remember that? The electronic, it was like an electronic spaceship, but it made different sounds when you pointed it up or you pointed it down. It sounded like the engines were, climbing or going down.
I want one now.
And those were pretty cool. I had one of those for Actually, I think I had it for years. I eventually gave it to some of my nephews. I think, probably when I was leaving.
Call them up and
Wisconsin.
see if they still got it.
That's cool.
Let's start highlighting some of these comments. Old brother Jackson Roy Kirk is in there.
Ooh,
He's
yeah.
Roy Cook
The Jackson.
says, "Hey, everyone!
Second alarm.
Hey."
Hey.
Second Alarm Comics.
Yep.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you, Easy Ian and Beck, and of course, Higgy. Yeah,
I gotta
here's
go with
the
that
other
one.
right quick. I finally remember a big old all-metal Tonka truck. Another year when I was discovering Star Trek, I got an Enterprise model kit. Cool.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's
We
that's
have-
when they made real toys out of metal.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
We would push each other on it.
Uh,
How big those things used
That's
to be.
right. You ride on the truck. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about
I
you,
must have
Swag?
had a
Did you
big
have,
guys. We must have had big wheels.
Yeah.
yeah.
How about you, Swag? Did
Big
you have a
wheels were
favorite
big.
toy you got at Christmas?
Yeah. When Bop It first came.
Yo, I love
So
that.
we was going
Bop
crazy
It.
for it before on TV all the time. And when it came, everybody in the house was competing against each other. So me being the oldest brother, I was making my little brothers cry because I had to score. So they was trying to beat me. But then my uncle and my mama beat me, and I was trying to beat they stuff. I could not beat my mama. I could not. It was like an all-day process. She was like, "What you doing? Still
Yeah.
trying to beat me before?" I'm like, "Shut up!" But I was trying to beat it the whole time.
There's always someone better out there.
Oh man,
Twisted.
Yeah, that reminds me of getting Battling Tops. Everybody remember that game?
Oh yeah.
Battling Tops.
Yeah, man.
These little tops that you put in a string, and then you put it. There was like 4 sides, and you put it in there,
Yep.
and you just pulled at the same time, and whoever's top was last standing as they beat up against each other was the winner.
Yeah, it was great.
That's what,
All
that's
it
what
was.
Beyblade
and
stole, I
we played that
guess.
thing for hours.
that sound like a thing that came back later on. They had like this. It was a cartoon and everything. They had
Yeah,
this.
Beyblades. Yeah.
Yeah, Beyblades. Yep.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing. It was initially a top. It was just fancier ones, big bulky ones, and then they made a cartoon out of it.
Cool.
It was a weird show if you really think about it. It was guys that gathered after school
Yeah.
to battle with their tops.
Yeah.
Basically to sell toys.
It was all serious whenever they took they tops out, like, here we
Yeah.
go, and then go up to it. It's like,
We still
ah,
do that in Beyblade things.
Yeah, but the show was like focused, like, like
yeah.
after
Razor,
school,
what up, man?
you and me.
Razor.
Can the homie get a link? Yes, sir. The link will be dropped in the chat momentarily.
All right.
Razor Comics in the house. What a bro. Merry Christmas, brother. Thank you for supporting me from day one. You are welcome, my friend.
Razor.
I love you, bro. I love you too. I love everybody. It's Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Feel the love.
Greatest Christmas
Yo,
ever.
Castle
I got
Grayskull.
Castle Grayskull. That's cool.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
Castle Grayskull was great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had the reissue.
Cool.
Not, because my dad loved the Masters of the Universe, but I like that thing too.
I got a question for y'all.
What do you got?
Everybody I know watch certain movies around this time. What's the top movie on the top of y'all list? That's the first one y'all watch every time this time of the year.
Jaws.
Nice.
Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And 4. Yeah.
And the pyro
Yes.
scene, Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Asking what we were snacking.
Oh, that's coming. You know that's coming while you snacking good. You up there eating good.
Top Christmas cookies. Mm.
I actually like to start off. I like watching the old 70s Albert Finney Scrooge musical.
Mm-hmm.
That always kind of gets me in a kind of Christmassy feel. I don't really care for musicals, but that one's just it's a really good one.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a favorite of mine too.
No, Jackson, you're not on the
Did
naughty
the,
list.
did the,
He ain't on the list.
did the Three Stooges ever do a Christmas one? Swag?
No, they just got episodes that I have watched numerous times. And it's always on my thing. That's always on my itinerary. I got like Halloween, Christmas, all them times. I watch all them little episodes. I go back through it watch them episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my favorite movie that I be watching all the time, even though is Jingle All the Way. I like Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Was that with Arnold?
Yep.
Yeah,
Turbo
man.
Man. Turbo Man.
That's right. Yeah, kid.
I wanted to get that action figure for real because I was sitting up there like, because like Small Soldiers had the real toys. I was like, I want a real Turbo Man. They never made one. I was like,
watch Red
the
One.
movie?
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with Matthew. A Christmas Story. That's my favorite right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone see that new one, the Red One with Dwayne The
Yeah,
Rock?
I just watched that yesterday.
What'd you think of that
Yeah,
one?
that was good.
Yeah,
I gave it like a 6 out of 10.
it caught me in the beginning. In the
I
beginning,
give it
seemed-
like probably a 4.5. It was cool.
That's
But I was like, it's watchable if you go across it. But I was just like on the regular, I was like, oh no.
yeah. My problem was Santa didn't look like Santa. He was
Yeah.
like Rick. It was like-
Exactly.
Santa was up.
he had no jolliness to him. It was just
No, none at all. Not halfway.
yeah.
And then they had a good person
Matt
playing
can't just
too.
choose one movie. He's just listing everything.
Well, I saw Kevin swing by. How you doing, brother Kevin? Merry Christmas, man.
Man, hey,
Yeah.
I love the Stooges, Randall.
He says, "Wait, Swag likes the Stooges too. Why aren't we best friends yet?"
That's what I'm saying, Randall. I mean, always Three Stooges. I
like
got
it.
the whole collection.
There you go, Jackson.
The Simpsons Christmas special is also one of my favorite.
Oh, that's
I like
a good
the
one.
Simpsons.
That's a good one. Like all them like episodes be pretty good
Yeah.
because like them big cartoons that was big at the time, like Simpsons, Family Guy, like they be having good holiday special episodes.
Futurama. I like that one.
Yeah.
SpongeBob then had a good Christmas episodes.
Well, I'm gonna take it even further back. The Charlie Brown Christmas special. It was-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that always hit me here, man.
yeah.
That one in the Thanksgiving one. I like the Thanksgiving one in that one.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
two back to back. Pretty good.
All the old like
kids didn't have any
80s,
parents.
all the old 80s TV shows always had that one special, you know, like
Yes.
the my favorite one, and I can't remember, but Miami Vice, right? Because they always, you know, they'd have what was going on during the episode. It'd be all hectic, but there was like the last 5 minutes where you had the sweet little Christmas music, and everybody's giving each other gifts, you know, and you know,
Tubbs and
Tubbs,
Crockett. Yeah.
Tubbs got his little present from Crockett, you know, and you're just like, ah, you're such good
It's a
partners.
holster. Yeah. Yeah.
All the cartoons that would come out during those
That's
weeks on TV, man. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And Die Hard is a Christmas movie, by the way, y'all.
I knew that was coming.
Nobody said it wasn't. Nobody said it wasn't.
Some people be having that debate. I'll be like, that's a Christmas movie. People be like, no. I'm like, that is a Christmas movie.
Now, Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
That one too, yeah.
That's right.
I just watched that too. Man, I be Lethal Weapon, boy. Especially the one with Jet Li in it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. That's some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
They got another Karate Kid movie coming out now.
Yep.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
thumbs up,
Yeah.
yeah.
With Danielson.
They got Jackie
With
Chan
Jet Li
in
in it.
there.
Piggy,
Oh, is
are
it
you
Jackie?
aware you're not on camera?
Last-
Is that on purpose?
Last
Or?
season of Cobra Kai, though.
Yep,
I'm
they,
not
got,
on
Me and
camera,
Rob Watson,
no.
we're best friends.
they got Jackie Chan coming in there. He gonna find them and be like, hey, we gotta keep this going.
Oh yeah. Another 16 movies.
I like it because the practical effects of like everything, but Jackie Chan be doing his own stuff. And when I watch the stuff of Rush Hour, how he didn't knock himself out, I'd be like, yeah, you the man.
Oh, Jack Chan.
Yeah.
No,
They're
but
pushing it a little bit with the Karate Kid. They get in
They
there.
are. Because
Yeah,
the Cobra Kai, the last season was just like not it.
yeah. I didn't like the way it ended.
yeah.
Hope.
I watched an old documentary about Jackie Chan, and one of his movies he did where he had he fell through. He was on top of the building and he fell down through all the, what do they call it? The little umbrella type things, you know, where the balconies are at.
Yeah.
Awnings.
Awnings. The awnings.
Pagodas.
And there was like
Yeah.
6 awnings, and he had broken his neck on the second awning.
Oh, wow.
So he had like 3 or 4 more to go with his neck broken as he went down. And I think he couldn't walk for a while, but that man has broken he's broken every bone in his body.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes. Every time you watch
The
his
tough
stuff
hombre.
for his movies, he leave all of that in there. Like on Rush Hour, you know, when he went up under the board but the pawn broker was behind the bars, he went under that. He ended up knocking himself out with the chair before, and they just kept it in there. And I'm like, man, he puts a lot. He put it all out there. He's in his own stunt man. So it's the same way with Tom Cruise. I guess people that do their own stuff, it's a risk every time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now here's one: Batman Returns. Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito. Is that a Christmas movie? Takes place during Christmas.
I would,
So that we consider.
I would say so.
Might as well.
I would say so.
Let's do
Most
it.
of them things that take time, like take place around that time, I would like, especially the ones that be like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'd be like, "What you watch?" People say that. I'd be like, "Well, that was like a." It don't say it in there, but it don't say it in the title. Like it doesn't got to say it in the title to be that type of movie. Like when they be like, "This Christmas," that's a Christmas movie.
How about the first first Conan movie, Conan the Barbarian? The opening scene, it was snow on the ground. Maybe that was
There it
Christmas
is.
too.
It could have been Christmas. Yeah.
Conan, all the
A
way,
Crom Christmas.
A Crom Christmas. Ah,
I don't know,
Little
that sounds
baby
like a
Crom is
song to
born.
me.
baby. All right. Best Christmas
All right.
song.
Best Christmas song.
Yeah.
This song. Ooh,
oh,
gotta be Silent
Little
Night
Drummer
for me.
Boy.
That's a good one too.
That's a good one, Rob.
Mine
Yeah.
personally would be "Let It Snow" by Boys to Men. Let it snow. That'd be mine.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I guess my favorite would be "So This Is Christmas," whatever that one is.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
know?
think that's
I-
that fits.
I was thinking of the David Bowie and Bing Crosby Little Drummer Boy. It's classic.
I posted on Facebook last night on SNL. Some guy I've never heard of sang the Fairy Tale of New York. You guys know that song? That's my all-time favorite Christmas song. It was the Pose, I believe, did it back in the early 80s.
Huh.
You should look at that's a great song. Holy cow.
I'm
What's
looking at it now.
The Pogues?
The Pogues, I believe. Yeah, it was like 81, 82 it was written. But it's
Really?
kind of got a little Irish Rover sound to it. Fairy Tale
Yeah.
of New York. Oh, it's a beautiful song. Ooh,
I found it already. I'm gonna be listening to it.
Nice.
I'm going to check it out.
You're on it, Swag. You're on it.
Man, gotta be, man. Hey, pizza, right? I've been looking for at all the Dollar Trees. Looking for them. I have
He's
not
going
found them.
around to like every Dollar Tree. He goes up to the worker. He's like, "Do you know what I'm talking about?" They're staring at him.
Yeah, they
It's
look
crazy.
They did that with me. I went to because I watched Gotham and Glam's video when she was
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to find them. And so I went out trying to find them. I was going up there. I was like, "Yeah, y'all got comic books?" They was looking at me like, "What?" I was
Yeah.
like,
They're like,
Okay. And then I went to another one. I was like, "Yeah, y'all got some comic books up? They supposed to be in the display like right here." They're like,
That's what I said. Yeah.
"We don't got no comic books." I'm like,
Yeah. The person
oh.
looked at me. He's like, "Have you checked the book section?" I'm like, "No. It was it'd be like in the thing." And they're like, "I don't know. I just work here, man. I don't know."
It's almost like they act like I offended them when I asked. I'm like, "Yeah, y'all ain't got comic books, right? Do y'all?" They looking at me like, "If you don't get out this store," I'm like, "Oh."
They look at you like, they raised everything to $1.25, but they didn't get the extra 25. So why
Yeah,
ask them?
yeah. I was like, well, I need to go to 5 and Below then.
right.
5 and Below, I have gotten those comic
Got in
bags
the
there.
packs there.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Like, I
cool.
went to Ollie's and found the last pack that they had of the 5-pack, but they had more in there, and they gave them to me for half price.
That's cool.
But they haven't had no more since then. I was like,
Nice.
well, where the packs at? And they was like, this is what we got, man. I just work here. And I'm like, oh. I was
Hey
like,
man,
okay.
I'll go back there and find him. Just show me the way, brother. I'll go
Yeah,
get
pretty
him.
much.
I'll bring him out
We
for you.
got the clerks thing. Not even supposed to be here today.
I was like, oh, okay.
Did he tell you I'm not even supposed to be here today?
Right?
He should have told.
Yeah. Blue Christmas. There you go.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link so anybody wants to can jump on with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on in.
And see what happens, guys. Here you go.
I ended up picking up some books today.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Half Price Books.
Me
Nice.
I wish I had one of those.
I know.
Ooh, they got this 50 cents. And then they got a little sale going on. It made me be like, oh man. And then they had like a couple of $2, but they had some good ones. I was like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes Kevin, Random Rips.
Hey, man.
Random Rips.
What's
Good morning, everybody.
Happy holidays,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Ooh,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, Kevin.
Happy
Merry
holidays.
So, Kevin, we need your honest opinion. What did you think of the show?
I enjoyed it. I especially enjoyed Swagda's part. That was brilliant.
I look crazy to myself. I look crazy. I be by myself, yeah, and I be like talking to nobody. Then I be like, I gotta change. And then I be like, yeah, and I be like, oh, man, this is a lot of stuff.
That was cool.
That was
It
a
don't
good
matter.
one.
It could be 2 seconds. I be feeling like that's a lot because I had to do a lot. I gotta change. I gotta be like,
The whole thing was great, man.
Yeah.
We were staying. Me and Will were backstage watching it, and you deserve to get nominated for an award next year for the editing.
Oh yeah, not the
Good job
one.
on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree.
All right. Let's bring Matthew in here.
Rob is the man.
Hey, Matt.
Hello.
Here's
I
the
brought
fire
my
company.
candy cane and my
Matthew.
Santa Claus cup.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm ready to rock.
I need a peppermint, man. I need some peppermints.
Here you go.
Got that candy
Why
cane.
is this
Pass
galaxy's
it through
greeting?
the camera.
By the way, guys, anyone watching right now, Matt's mom did say she will ship cookies to anyone in the continental United States.
Oh.
So just make sure you hit that like button. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody hit the like button. We're gonna have a bacon until February.
You
All right.
posted the comment, Jackson. Oh, you
And so, Matt, what did you think of the show?
I
Be honest.
enjoyed it. It was fun. It reminded me of one of those Dean Martin Christmas specials or something.
The variety.
Right.
Thank you. You get to stay on now. Thank you.
You're a regular
Yeah,
Carol
you're
Burnett.
welcome.
Easy comic reader with that wig and that hat on. You look like Rob Zombie.
No, that is.
Yeah, once again.
Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the story each time. That's Future Easy.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Future Higgy, and we're gonna be in the old folk home,
Yeah, right.
buying comic books, reading comic books, and that's gonna be me.
And you're all going to get it in the back of your Dracula.
Hey, they're not gonna give us license. We're gonna have to walk around everywhere we go.
Yes, you did, Jackson.
Yeah, the license will be revoked.
Thank
we
you,
saw it.
Jackson.
We were watching backstage before we came on as a group, and we saw it. We that's when we knew we had a good show. So thank you.
Yes, got the Jackson seal of approval.
Yeah. All right, let's bring W Vogs on. Hey, buddy, how you
Oh,
doing?
What's up? Woo! Next candidate.
What's up?
Happy birthday, Bugs!
Yeah, for real.
Happy birthday, brother!
Look at him. Come on, don't start
I
this
feel like
again.
I'm inside an ornament.
Oh, come on, it's Christmas, guys.
There should be like a tree behind us, and we're all ornaments hanging on.
That's what it looks like.
We're like the floating heads on one of those old comic book
I've Oh.
covers.
got something to show, and I
The
want to
funny
show
kid
Ian
cover.
and Becca before they head off.
Okay.
We'll be here.
So
We're here
before
for
that, you have to tell us what you thought of the show.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to watch. I'll definitely have to watch later. From what I've heard,
Wrong
it's because
answer.
I was at work. It's an excuse.
Ah.
It's a
No.
valid excuse. I was
Okay,
at work.
okay, it's valid.
I'll
It's
be-
valid.
Now you did
I,
watch a little
Make
I,
sure you
bit.
leave a comment and let us know.
What I've heard is it's great, and I definitely want to partake next year.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's what I
Yeah,
am.
happy Will.
All right, Okay, let's make Vox big. He's got something to show. We'll bring him
If
up.
you want
next
to
time.
look, I'll pass one to the
So
lady.
there's this
All right.
store in my area called Second and Charles. They sell Funkos, comics, books, whatever. Great store. And so my friend and I exchanged Christmas gifts. I've only spent 10 and we give each other $30 budget. He's already spent his 30, I've spent 10. And so it's about to close and I look on the wall and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is a cool book." And I thought of Becca immediately. Everyone else will probably think it's cool too. DC Comics, Cover Girls, Louise Simonson and Adam Hughes.
Wow.
Sweet.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Wow. Speaking of
Yeah,
language,
I wanted to get that too.
See the inside.
Oh, the inside is like
Yeah,
gorgeous.
what's
It
inside
like
it counts.
goes
Oh,
over
wow.
that's a-
Supergirl and
Oh, that's-
Batgirl and Lois Lane and
Oh my
like
gosh.
other characters.
That's
that's
fantastic.
awesome, Alex.
That's
And
awesome.
Well,
That's
it's gonna be
great.
only $10.
Yeah,
Oh wow!
the price
Wow.
is definitely right.
Right.
And it was
Sorry.
Oh, that's a winner, man. That's a winner.
Winner,
Mhm,
winner,
Yeah.
it's a winner. So I'm like, I know Beck
I'll
would
be
love
on the
that.
lookout.
Yes.
I know.
But yes, thank you for
I
having
think
me.
everybody likes that.
I'm happy to talk to you. I'm happy to see everybody. So yeah.
good to see you, man.
Good to see you too,
Yeah,
man.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Yeah. I have to work Christmas
Merry
Eve,
Christmas,
which kind
man.
of stinks, but
Yeah, I had to work Christmas a lot when I was
Yeah, I
working
worked
at
Christmas
Disney.
before.
Yeah. Oh shit! When I worked
that's
in
all
the
I
theater,
have
that
to,
was a
let me
requirement.
show these.
Mhm.
I posted them in a bunch of group chats, and my dad's friend loves giving me old comics, so we
Oh,
got
these are awesome.
Yeah.
Strange Tales 153.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's a beauty.
Nice.
Loves
So many
giving
great
me
things
old
going on
books.
that
I wish
cover.
I had a
Yeah.
friend like that,
You show that one
My
one more time?
dad's
Will?
friend.
or my
So,
dad had a friend
no,
like
and
that.
dude, he's giving me like Doctor Strange and Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
He got Tales to Astonish number 49.
Oh man,
Look at this.
Well,
wow.
Ant-Man
Oh,
becomes
man.
Giant Man.
That's the first Giant Man. Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic 466.
Oh, nice.
Man.
That's a cool cover.
Nice.
And the Avengers number 44. First Hercules and Avengers, supposedly.
When he joins the Avengers. Yep.
that's cool.
Matt, I just picked that up myself the other day. Great book. Great book.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
everyone's like, "So what do you collect?" Well, I collect modern, like Batgirl, Bat. I'm a Bat family dude, and I also like Deadpool, and I also like my girl Rogue, but I also like vintage books like this.
Very cool, man.
I go
think
back
everybody
issue
likes
diving. I don't really get to go to New Comic Book Day, but when I do go to New Comic Book Day or the comic store, I go back issue diving.
Very cool. That's the way to do it.
Yep.
But that's all I had. I feel like I'm one of
Wonder
those
Woman is
Looney
great.
Tunes.
Awesome.
Is it just me, or do you guys feel like those Looney Tunes characters where it's the circle and the big lip? That's all, folks.
Like a Looney Tune. Hey,
Ooh,
Oh,
you talk
is that
about
another
easy.
one? DB?
yeah, it's the same one. Well,
different
yeah.
cover.
With
So-
the different cover.
this was given to me at work because when you make it known that you love comic books and your Secret Santa hooks you up, right?
That's
So
Dude, I wonder if it's
Oh, that's
the,
a hardcover. That's
oh
why
yeah,
I
yours is hardcover. Mine's
Yeah.
he wrote, and the guy wrote on the
yeah.
inside.
Hey, it is the same.
Yeah,
Mine has the same
It's just a different
same
cover.
picture at the
Yeah.
beginning too.
It's a
Must
soft,
be the
it's a
hardcover
soft cover
version.
and it's the hard
Oh,
cover.
that's awesome.
well, he
Now
wrote
I
it
gotta
in,
get one.
That's
We're all-
cool.
and he
Here, I'll
said-
show something cool for a second. Hold on.
he said,
What does
I
the back look like, Mike?
It's,
I
right,
wonder
it's
if
got
it's
all
the
the
same
covers
back.
on the back.
Oh, I got
Oh
the
my
same.
god, it's the same thing but hardcover. How
Yeah.
funny!
He wrote
How
on the
much
inside.
is the hardcover?
This is what you can do when you he said, he wrote on here. I enjoyed searching, rummaging for and learning about comic books this week. This was in 2009. It was a great adventure in itself, and he signed it. Thank you. So, I
Oh, that's
appreciate that.
awesome.
And this year, another cool Secret Santa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nice.
You know who would love that?
Oh, yeah,
Who
baby.
has it.
All of us.
You know who I wonder?
That's the
You
original.
know
Oh,
who
wow.
I wonder
Not even a
who has
fake
that? I wonder if Gary B has one of those. He's got it.
Oh, hell
Not
prom.
on one,
I
but
love Gary Vee.
Oh
he
man,
got me
hell
too.
prom. Hell
Nice.
prom.
oh man, them are
I'd
sweet.
love to have all those treasuries.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I like the way they look.
I got 2 or 3 of them.
I like
I
the
got
way
a
they look,
one-piece
man.
tee.
Awesome, ED.
Thank you. So yeah, whenever it's time for that, I just like,
That's
on the
awesome.
thing to make comic books. So yeah, it was very nice for him to a new
All
guy.
right. Yeah, I'm getting sick of this circle thing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Ah,
Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out, man.
All right, guys, I got to take off. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Peace
Merry
out.
Hey, Christmas,
Merry
buddy.
Thank you for
Happy holidays.
doing such a wonderful part of the special.
You too.
And,
I got
Um,
something to share. I got some holiday related to share.
Oh, that thing is fun.
Later, Higgy.
Good night,
Merry
Iggy.
Christmas,
Bye,
friends.
Iggy.
Why are we doing?
Later.
Later,
Later.
buddy.
Take care, guys. Love you.
yeah.
There you
All
go,
right,
Matt.
we're gonna go mobile on the camera for a minute.
What
so I can
happened
show
to
this
us being
lowrider.
Looney Tunes?
Check this out.
It was too confusing. It was driving me nuts.
That low rider.
Oh, that's so cool.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll turn it off before we get demonetized or something.
They got
That's
the
awesome.
Snoop Dogg vibe going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they do.
I don't have many holidays. I got this comics for some reason. I was kind of disappointed, but my hair is sticking out. I hate when it does that. All right, I got to get a haircut. I'm a dang hippie.
Merry Christmas.
Let me get this adjusted right. Okay, there we go. So, you know, my channel is called Heroes for Hire Comic Club. So what's better than, I got this from Aaron. Wheat Christmas, and they're giving like money to the children's charity. I guess it's supposed to be Salvation Army, but they probably couldn't. And then I got Amazing Spider-Man 314. But I got
Yeah,
a
my
question about this
Christmas
one.
comics are upstairs. I forgot them.
Why?
Horrible.
Is okay, him and Mary Jane are getting evicted from their apartment, right? Why is he getting evicted in his Spider-Man costume? How could they might throw him out?
Yeah, for real.
I mean, it'd be like,
He's
I'm not
famous.
evict me. You're not gonna evict me. I'm Spider-Man.
How much
I like
you want to
the-
bet? How much you want to bet it was J. Jonah Jameson? He's like that guy.
Well, he couldn't throw him like that unless he was in that Spider Slayer suit. And then I think Santa Claus got what he wanted for Christmas in this picture.
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, zing.
Look at his eyes.
Let me
Look at his eyes. He's like, "Ugh." He's like it's fogging up too. But yeah,
No, he got one of them nervous laughs going on.
yeah.
That's one of
Well,
them
yeah,
nervous
it's not
laughs.
Christmas related, but I figured I'd share it. We got these. I got these with my statues. I got my part of.
Yeah, those statues you got were awesome.
They had this little. I'm too lazy to get up and get them, but they come with little trading cards and the fact in the.
Oh, it's cool.
And
I love the trading cards.
I do too.
So are those comics or just like poster things?
No, they're comics. You got the
They're
entire
facsimiles.
comic.
Okay, cool.
It's like a facsimile, and you got like
That's
the little,
cool. You get the pop, the
Oh, that's pretty tight, though.
card.
and the Hulk statue is huge. I got these from Aaron.
That's
Number one.
I have one too.
And
The Defenders.
and a Metarock.
Man, do the Meta Rock.
Yeah.
Do the Meta Rock.
Nice.
Power Man and Iron Fist.
I kind of wanted to read a letter to you guys, and I already read it though, but I saw read it. But we'll tell them about that. It was kind of funny. Like, just put it this way, I won't say what it was, but Frank Miller got a lot of flack from some of the fans when he killed Electra. I'll just say that they kind of compared him to the Mustache Man in Germany.
Oh,
It's a cool cover.
Oh, yep, I just got that one.
And this one's in pretty good shape too. I need to get them rebagged and boarded. I don't like having them double up like that for some reason. It's like an OCD thing, I think.
I have 2 Christmas comics when Matt's done.
I'm done. Well, we'll give somebody else a chance to go, and then if they want to, or we don't have to go do anything. I'm sorry, but I do have a question though, real quick.
Yep.
I know you kind of highlighted it, but you know we're talking Karate Kid. Why is it the Jackie Chan movie called Karate Kid? It's in China.
Yeah.
Karate was invented in Japan.
That is true. I actually said the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering if I was the only one that thought that. I don't know what.
Okay, I got 2 books, and that's it, and then I'm done showing.
Yeah, I
we
don't
got
believe you.
I got
Superman
2,
number
and
8.
that's it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to cut it off and use it as a Christmas card.
No.
Hell no. Hell no.
And then we got
That's
Batman,
right.
Superman.
You let everybody
World.
else do it, and you'll have the only one.
There you go.
Because I got that
Exactly.
mug. I
We
haven't
got
cut it either.
Batman, Superman, World's Finest number 10, Wonderful Christmas Time, Paul McCartney.
Hey.
Whoa.
Oh.
Nice.
Been a wonderful
Oh.
Christmas time.
Everyone was invited. Alfred, Jimmy, Superman, Paul McCartney, Batgirl, and Robin. You got Crypto and Supergirl. You got Batman and Catwoman. What my favorite part is, you just see Alfred like dancing in the corner.
That's not
Yep.
cool. They didn't invite Ringo, man. That's not cool.
Like Jackson's comment. You
Man,
want
that damn thing goes for $40. You can keep
What that comic does?
yeah.
I bought that comic for $5 at the Second Charles store.
Wow.
There's a whole set of them that Trev has.
It's $100.
You can take me off the big
9.8
screen.
slabbed.
Yeah, Jackson. Now we're gift boxes.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. That was funny.
So I have a question for Kevin.
Oh, you can take me off the big screen. I'm eating. Please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, sure.
Kevin, did I ever give you your song?
Mm.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Here, listen to this.
Merry Christmas.
Cool. We've got some guitar in there.
Kind of catchy.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Woo!
And you got to show me what you're using to do all this music.
I will. I will.
I actually have a question for Kevin as well.
Out there.
All right.
Kevin, is that a Last Ronin shirt? That is the coolest T-shirt. What
Yeah,
is
it
it?
is.
That's so sick. Wow.
Wow.
They had them on clearance at Walmart for $7.
Wow.
Good deal.
Last Ronin box.
That is a sick T-shirt. I like that a lot.
I didn't know what it looked like until I opened the box, and I'm like, "Damn, that is sweet."
Yeah.
Donatello looking at his reflection of his Ronin
That's awesome.
self.
I like it.
Jackson, the record says you guys went from being ornaments to being gift boxes. Well, thank you. I think
Rob,
that's
if you can actually make me a rhombus now, I'd appreciate that. If you.
I'm a blank in a box. Blank in a box,
Random
baby.
mathematical shapes.
The McCartney book is going up. There you go, Will.
Yeah.
You guys want to see a cool book I thrifted?
Thank you.
Hey, Locke.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I've got a package
It's
sitting
a
here.
channel
about
by
to
inner
get out the
macho
lot
man.
as soon as I can afford to pay that
Did,
Canadian.
did everybody finish their Christmas shopping?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Walmart tomorrow.
We have to do. We have Secret Santa in our house, and I
I'm gonna
already
go
spent
today, and
the
I
money I
couldn't
needed.
find my credit card halfway there. I'm like,
It,
oh,
it's just
crap.
so funny because I just finished mine today, so now I can kind of brag on that. I just finished today.
Very good.
Right.
Yeah.
I would be, but couldn't find the credit card.
Yes,
It seemed like it jumped from the first of the month to Christmas in like a snap.
Man,
I don't
Yep.
know.
Real
It came
though.
so quick.
For
Well, I mean,
real
yes,
though.
you
Swag.
get down here, it just
Crazy.
became winter. It was summer like last week. So how is
I'm-
it?
Yeah, it feel like that.
Ordered all my presents online. I ordered them on Walmart.com, and unfortunately, it's not going to be here till the third.
I'm going to be going until the stores close on Christmas Eve at 7:00. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I work for Lowe's.
Walk
and
in
we
at
close
6:55 and start your shopping.
Yeah.
Y'all can't
Yeah.
close. till
Yeah,
like-
because they don't really be doing that. They just make sure that just get what you get. When you around that time, they be just like, because it be so many people trying to get stuff. And there's a
Hey,
lot of
Aaron.
people I know waiting for afterwards.
I posted the link if you want to hop on, buddy. I just reposted it.
Oh no! Come on!
What
I'm
happened?
losing in fantasy, and I'm supposed to
No.
lose by 1.70. No!
What he was yelling about.
You're playing Aaron, right?
No, I'm playing Doug Fidget.
Oh, Fidget.
Remember,
Oh, yeah. He's good.
I'm not
what is
worried
it,
because
10
the
different
Bucks.
fantasy leagues at the same time.
I'm not worried because if the Buccaneers get this guy more involved, my points will go up, and there's 10 minutes left in the game.
Going up against the football.
I don't know. I feel like all the legal sports gambling and the fantasy football kind of ruined sports.
Is it just me or is Mac coming in?
Yeah,
choppy?
Mike's a little jumpy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost sounds like a chipmunk or something, like it's speeding up to catch up. Here's Aaron.
Hey guys.
Aaron!
Listen, this year has been such a blast. You know what I mean? And I met all you guys. You know, I just watched Rob's Christmas video, and man,
It's not my Christmas video. It is our Christmas video.
I know you brought everyone together, man. You brought everyone together, and I don't know, man. That really touched me. It was freaking great. It was a great.
That's why I said I want to be involved next year, or try to be.
And I know people are gonna, Will. I know people are gonna want to be involved with your future projects now. I know it's a we thing, and I want to shout out to my guy Mike, Easy Comic Reader, man. That Elf on the Shelf, man. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Swagda, man, you are an editing genius. I mean, all you guys, man. That was really something. I want, so today I'm not feeling that good. I don't know, man. I think I ate something bad or something. And
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna chill out with the wife, but I couldn't just not come on and say hi to everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And Merry Christmas.
Appreciate you, Aaron. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you guys too, man. The friendships I made here, like with Matthew too, and now Kevin and Will and all you guys, Ian and Joe, just all you guys, man. It was a great year. You know what I mean?
Don't leave our only female guest here, Becca.
He does sound like a chipmunk. I can hear it now.
I did not hear
I'm
him.
sorry, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you want to just bounce out and bounce back in, but you're
Hold on.
sound like a dying robot.
Christmas time is here.
I think it's the
Yeah.
EV
I
Musk.
was like, what are you talking about? And then I heard
We're not
it.
on
Oh,
EV Bucks.
shit,
We're
no.
doing StreamYard because I want to be able
Oh.
to interact with chat. So,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but it still could because I've never done anything with this many people on, so it could still be affecting it.
Oh, you're paying for both right now, right?
Well,
Good night.
I still had the pay version of this StreamYard up until today, and when we were just about to go live, I realized I was back on the free version, and I was like, "Oh crap! I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to be limited to 2 hours. I'm going to be so." They had some kind of deal where you could sign up for free for a week, so I just hit that and then rebooted it. And I'll just
How long
just
are we
when we're,
going
when
for
we're done,
tonight,
I'll sign
Rob?
back off again.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do I sound like now?
So
Now
is,
you
there
Sound like
Very
Matt.
normal.
Okay.
is there a limit on the EV Mux though for you, even though you're paying for it, Rob?
No,
Well,
not that I've discovered.
If you have 80 people, get them in here. Let's test it.
No,
we
Jeff,
can, we can do
that's
10
pretty
people, I
weird.
think. So we got one
12.
for one.
Hey Joe, I gotta bust out my VHS tapes. I got a box of them, you know.
Do it, baby.
Yeah,
I love
there's some obscure stuff in there. So
Yes.
I got all the old
Yeah.
Canon, you know, the
You can't
studio
rewind.
Canon Studios that did the movies in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
I found my Missing in Action, Invasion USA, Revenge of the Ninja, Ninja 3, The Domination. I love those movies. I know they're cheesy now, but it's a fun ride.
Dude,
Especially
cheesy
they're
movies
fun
are
to
the
watch
best
with
movies.
people. So Bad It's Good is a channel I watch, and I just enjoy that kind of thing. I
Did
don't know
you,
why.
Matt? Have you ever watched the movie McHale's Navy?
The
Tom Arnold.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, But I've seen the
JRK
TV
strikes
show.
again.
But
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen the TV show. It's based on a TV show though. McHale's Navy. It was like,
Yep.
was it Ernest Borgnine?
I have
Yep.
no idea.
Ernest Borgnine was in it. Yeah.
But I
And,
like the movie too.
Phil Silvers.
Yeah.
You got me I'm gonna have to buzz out my whole DVD set because I got a whole bunch of DVDs. I'm talking about before the Blu-ray. So many movies that ain't even went over yet. They ain't even switched some of these movies over.
Yeah, me and Swag are big movie collectors.
See, what you need to do is you need to get the most obscure, like Enter the Ninja. It's like Enter the Ninja and those old, like you said, Matt, like Missing in Action. There's the Delta Force. But
Yeah.
what's really great is when you find the old sword and sorcerer movies, like
Oh,
your
Same
Hunter of the
thing.
Future. So bad, but beautiful at the same time.
Joe, do you remember the Barbarian twins? Those two bodybuilders, and they had.
Oh yes, dude, that is the best show ever. Oh my God, yes, the twins, and they're like they don't even know how to talk, and they're just swinging their paw.
They're trying to run into battle, and they're so muscle bound they can't even run.
They
Now I
can't
gotta
even,
watch
they
it.
can't even
I gotta
run.
watch
They're just like walking.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch
I'll watch
this.
that one, Swag. That's
Did
great.
you guys ever see the short video of John Cena where it's like the Tour de France, but it's called like the Tour de Force?
Yeah, I've seen
He's
that.
like,
They're like a bigger.
France
No, I
is
haven't seen that.
introducing steroids. He's like, shut the f up.
It was called
Force
something
will
Tours
make
or
race
something.
look easy.
And it
We're
was
gonna
like a
do
short
movie
film
night,
on
right?
HBO. Yeah.
Matt, we're gonna do. You guys, we should do movie night over at the
I'm
Thanks,
down.
Kirby.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
down.
Oh,
we
that-
need
So
their
much.
titles. We
That
need
would
to
be
watch
so
like-
much fun.
we
Mystery
need to watch all, like,
3000.
Mystery Science Theater
Dude,
style.
I love Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah,
I've watched
that
it on
style.
Netflix. It's
Yeah,
That's how
so
we need to do it.
stupid funny.
Well, I got a great story about that.
We need
The
to get
first
somebody
time I ever
first.
saw that, I was on 3 hits of acid.
If anybody knows how to-
Oh,
if anybody knows
I
how to
haven't
do
done that since.
It was amazing.
Well,
That
you
show.
I'm not so good at like downloading
These
stuff and all
freaking
that. Like,
robots down there doing.
like, you know how you down. I'm just not
Ruining this
good at like
great movie.
downloading and streaming. So if somebody could get us some of those movies to where we can stream them in Discord, because I have no idea how to do it.
I can set it up. I just have to see where the movie's streaming. And if
You
I
know
have
what's
that streaming.
funny?
Yeah,
You know
that's
I want
what's
to
right.
go to
funny
take the lead on
movie?
some of this stuff too.
You know what's a funny movie is Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, that's
I
a good-
love when Blinken falls from the tree and he's like, oh, I can see, and he hits the tree again. The tree like runs into. He's like, never mind.
I like when he's blind and he's touching that statue. He goes, Master Robin, they've cut your arms off.
Yeah,
You've grown a great pair of breasts.
We've been watching. The
And then
Monty
I like the portrayal of Little John, where they're like fighting with
Right,
the
Margaret?
sticks and they get
We've
shorter
been
and
watching Monty
shorter,
Python.
and then he falls into the little pond thing.
we
He's
have
like, I can't swim. I can't swim. And it's like this deep.
Yeah.
we have to make a list, and everybody gets to pick a movie.
Yeah.
And
Everyone gets to pick one movie.
Oh,
That's
that
what
would
we-
be hilarious.
Oh, dude, I already know. I think Monty Python, the Holy Grail, needs
That would be hilarious because just all these different varieties of people. Oh man, that would be hilarious.
we'd
Yeah,
all
it's
get
great.
on some pretty cool
And
stuff.
then afterwards, we ask each other like, "What you think of that movie?" I know it's gonna be some people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does anybody know what
My
my
pick would
favorite
be Enter the
movie of
Ninja
all-
3, The Domination.
Does anybody know what my favorite movie of all time is?
My pick. I like.
You like the new Barbie movie, right?
Oh yes, oh my god. No, my favorite movie,
Brokeback Mountain.
even though it's like 5 hours long, is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good
hands
movie.
down.
It's not five
Yeah,
hours.
I freaking love the music, everything about that. Man, that was-
You know what was on the other
Everybody's
day?
seen
is-
that, so pick something
You know what was
nobody
a
else
good
seen.
movie?
Yeah.
You know what was on a few weeks ago was I have AMC, American Movie Channel on Spectrum. They were re-showing King of Kings with Jeffrey Hunter.
JRK.
Hey,
Freaking love you, man. Merry
Jeffrey
Christmas.
Hunter was the original Captain Kirk before they replaced him
Yeah.
with William Shatner.
So, what is everybody's favorite movie? Period. Then.
Oh,
That's mine.
We're going in order. Rob, you go first.
Yeah, Rob go first.
oh,
Rob,
Put
go
Rob
ahead.
on the mat.
can't. Oh,
Good night, brother Jackson.
Later, Jackson.
Have a good night, Jackson.
Jackson.
Kirby, if you want to jump on the link is in chat. Just come on in, brother.
Yeah, mine's The Good,
Right.
the Bad, and the
Yeah.
Ugly. I already said what my favorite movie is.
What's yours, Rob?
My favorite movie is Big Hero 6.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a
That's
good
a good
one.
one.
Okay.
My favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I love so many old movies. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
hard to
don't-
choose.
That's
Um,
It's hard to choose.
I like so many cheesy movies.
yeah.
Being
Yeah.
a Disney fan, I'd probably have to say a Disney movie. So I've got to say Mary Poppins. I guess I know I'm going to get laughed at
That's
for
a
that.
classic. Sound of
You know,
Music.
That's a good one, Rob.
That's
I
your
think I'm
thing.
gonna have to go with
But
the,
did you like
think I-
the second, the Mary Poppins Returns?
Not as much
I
as
gotta
the
agree.
first one, but I
Yeah.
love Dick Van Dyke in that movie, getting on that desk and dancing as old as he was. That was so friggin' awesome.
He just turned 99, Victor.
You guys like Rob? You
Sure.
know what I like? I like Mary Poppins. I also love Sound of Music.
I love Sound of
Yeah, that's a
Music
good
as well.
movie too. Yeah.
I think I said if I'd have to pick my favorite, which is hard to pick one, would be Empire Strikes Back. That's like the perfect
That's
movie.
Yes.
a good one. That's a really good one.
I mean, yeah.
Really, comics embrace have the
I
same
have
one.
to pick favorite
Oh,
of
yeah.
any genre.
Oh, y'all
Give
said
me
the
a
same
genre.
one.
Hey,
Like,
Daniel,
I could
Merry
go on.
Christmas.
Like,
Genre?
you know, that's why I like top 10 lists because I can't pick one.
Yeah,
like,
I think we should. You know what? I think we should name a genre. We all go through it, and then we do another genre. I'll go through it.
Oh.
and then-
no, that's gonna take too long.
Yeah.
The greatest, my favorite movie of all time,
Kirby.
and I think most of you guys know this, is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Just watched it.
That's
Just
a
watched
great-
it, man. I can't
The
believe
greatest. I think it's because
Maybe
it's
just watched it for the
just
first
I was at that age where, you know what I mean, with back in the early 80s, late 70s, all these great movies were coming out,
Yeah,
but it
Joe,
affected me so much. It affected me so much, that movie did.
Joe,
Yes.
just Indy single-handedly going after all of them and getting the arc back like that.
Yes.
Jumping on a horse and just going.
Yeah,
That is one of the greatest scenes ever. He wouldn't stop.
it
You
is.
know?
He did. He wouldn't. He didn't care. But then the fact that he got to beat the crap out of Nazis, which I just think is a beautiful thing, you know?
You know what
Hey.
else is a great movie? That's
my two favorite
pretty
parts
old.
of that movie.
You know what's
Or,
a great movie that's old, but the cinematography and everything about it is Ben-Hur was
Ben-Hur.
way ahead of
Definitely
its
Ben-Hur.
time.
Yep. I agree.
The Raiders of the Lost Ark, though, I think the two best scenes are the one where the guy's waiting at the plane and he's trying to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, Reggie, get the plane up. And he's like, why? What's up? And he's like, all chasing.
All this shit behind
And
him.
then the guy gets the sword out and starts going and doing all these tricks, and Harrison Ford shoots him. And,
Although I kind of like the second movie where he goes for his gun and it's not there.
Yeah, that's good too.
Whoops, not going to work this time.
Yeah, we watched.
But I was
That was
one of them. The scene, the one scene in Raiders where the FBI guys are there, and he's explaining what the Ark of the Covenant is, and him and Denholm Elliott Brody. That scene is actually used in a lot of film classes because it is so. It is the most perfect scene that has ever been filmed. If you watch it, the lighting, it gives you the MacGuffin right away. It sets the whole movie up just perfectly, and it's actually studied and ripped apart. There are some people that spend 9 weeks studying just that one scene and everything about it. It's just, I love that movie. I love it.
Speaking of great scenes, you remember in Jaws when they're in the boat and Robert Shaw starts telling the story about being on the USS Indianapolis?
Yep.
And that's like a clinic in how to do a monologue, if you ask me.
Hey,
I'm not
I want to ask Beck and
but
Ian
the
a
way he does it.
question. I want to ask Beck and Ian a question. Did you guys like the Kick-Ass movies?
Kick-Ass is okay. Not the biggest fan, but
All right.
I like
Yeah, I agree with that.
My favorite movie of all time, if you want to do favorite movie, it's got to be Clerks. Clerks is my.
Oh, man.
I would say that's better
what
movie.
I was going to
for
say,
sure.
just a Kevin Smith movie.
Kevin, I think
might
this
have-
is your son above me.
I would have to go with Dogma or Mallrats over Clerks.
Mallrats is also one of my
Clerks
favorites.
has
See,
its
Jay and
historic-
Silent Bob is my movie though. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, I mean, Jay and Silent Bob, all
I can't move the camera too much.
Chasing Amy, everything from
Giant
Chasing
movie
Amy
poster.
to Jay and Silent Bob, even
I don't know
Clerks
what's
too. I mean,
I don't want to let you guys down. I can't think.
If you
But
can
there
see
are a
it,
lot of great movies, though. Like
I think
your head
like,
back.
Oh my god.
but I think everybody be having their own like movies because I like a lot of scary movies. My favorite scary movie period is like Freddy versus Jason, and I only like it because it's two iconic slasher films coming together. And it's
I
like,
mean, he would love this stuff.
and they wrote the
Patrick
story
Scott
good though,
did.
like how Jason came back and why he was on Elm Street. They had a good plot for it. It wasn't just like, hey, just put them together and have them fight. It was like,
Hey, Kevin,
all right,
Kevin Swag would
Freddy
love this
brought
stuff.
him back.
Would
I
love
think me
the
and
stuff
Comics
that
Embrace
Patrick has.
are the opposite on everything.
oh yeah,
Movies, music, comics.
yeah. We'll have to hook Swag up with Patrick's
Patrick.
Instagram so that
Yeah,
he
we
can
will.
see. He's a buddy of ours that's a prop guy, collector, and it has full. He's got the full Hellboy costume.
Oh man,
He's
that's
got-
so tight.
What's the fish guy? Abe.
Because
He's got Abe. I think he
been
might have
funny,
sold Abe, didn't he?
What been funny?
Yeah, I
Brandon,
think he's
I've been trying to
His
find
basement is
all
the museum.
I've been trying to find the Halloween, the Friday the 13th comics. I ain't found none of them. I've been trying to find all of them. I'm like,
Them
I
ones
can't
are hard to
find
find.
these.
You guys want a messed up horror movie? It's on HBO Max. It's called The
Hey,
Barbarian.
Rob, you'll have to bring me back in.
Oh.
After refresh.
Have you seen that one?
Yep. I seen
Yes, Barbarian is crazy. That is such a good movie. Oh man,
It was like okay until it hits you. And when it hits you, you're like,
it hits
whoa.
you exactly. It hits you, and you're like, what? And the end of that movie was just. It was
know
good.
what movie,
I love
You know
Mon-
what movie,
movies
you know
like
what
that.
movie
Me too, me
Matt
too.
and I always joke around with is what's it, Django Unchained, where it's Jonah Hill. We're gonna go full regalia.
Oh, where they're
With his
arguing
mask.
over the mask. They had holes in there. He says, "Who's the dumbass that cut these masks up?" And that guy goes off on him. He goes, "My wife spent all night cutting holes in these flour bags for you ungrateful sons of bitches."
Love that.
Only the horses have to see.
I
You
might.
know what the twisted another twisted scary movie? The Human Centipede.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Weird.
never
I
watched
don't know
that.
about Scary Twisted.
I don't want to watch that. That's just
It is so twisted. It was like I did not think that it was gonna go that left. I watched it. I was like, whoa.
If you
Dude,
know,
no,
my criteria
Swag,
for
I
a all-time movie
refuse-
is like Pulp Fiction. It's a movie like Pulp Fiction because I don't care how many times I watch it, it's still enjoyable.
Swag,
Yeah.
I will never watch that
Might
movie
do a top
because
3
I
right now.
prefer Reservoir Dogs and True Romance. True Romance is one of my all-time favorite movies. Period.
True Romance has some of the greatest lines in it.
Dude, fantastic.
Oh.
What's that,
and
Barry?
it's just so.
I-
Yeah, it's a romance, but it's a guy from a comic shop that falls in love with a prostitute, steals a big bag of cocaine that's owned by. It's just Christopher Walken, Dennis Hopper,
Christopher
Gary
Walken.
Oldman.
Val Kilmer, Brad Pitt. I mean, they
Yeah.
just keep coming out of the woodwork. It's like,
Hey,
who's going to show up
Aaron,
next?
one thing real quick before Aaron goes. Kevin, Matt and I need to finish watching Pawn Shop Chronicles.
Oh
with
yeah,
you.
the Pawn Shop Chronicles. If you haven't seen that,
What is that?
check it out. It's amazing.
I can.
It's,
Steve McBride and Vincent D'Onofrio
No.
run a pawn shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It
shoot out
is
maybe
Paul
my top.
Walker's last movie.
I'm gonna shoot out maybe my top 3 that I could think of right now, and it probably just like one of them is Mulholland Drive. I just think that the David Lynch, yeah, it's just scene after scene, and it just leaves you with this impression that you've learned something, and that's I don't know. It's just everyone should watch Mulholland Drive. I think.
Yeah.
Blade Runner for me. I think
I love Blade Runner.
I was never a big Blade Runner
Which
fan.
version, Aaron? Aaron, which version of Blade Runner?
I like
Which-
the directors. I do have I have the. I was going to surprise you with what I have, but I do like the director's cut. I cut out the monologue.
I love the monologue at the end of it.
I love the monologue, though.
Tears in the Rain.
There's just
Howard.
too much. Like there's like Stanley Kubrick movies and stuff like that, right? And maybe I don't want like 12 Monkeys or something like that, just because it left such an impression. Those Terry Gilliam movies, man, it's just
Oh yeah,
Time Bandits.
I was making a list.
Time Bandits.
Bill.
is so freaking-
Wow.
Time Bandits.
Yeah.
Time Bandits is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
So I don't have a favorite though. You know,
Yeah,
Now,
I know.
make
I
a
know
list,
we're gonna
I'll
have
have
lists, but
that.
but there's a couple movies I know that be popping up in people's mind as soon as people ask a question. They like this movie because I watched that so much. Like I know everybody got they separate things that they be like, no, this is my movie. That's why I said that because there's so many movies I know.
well,
Let me name a couple
I
and
love
see if y'all know.
like
Yeah.
I love Boondock Saints.
yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
if you want. Yeah.
Boondock Saints is
One
so
of the
good.
Great.
Especially the
Great
part when he was like, it was when he started doing the dancing and they was showing the whole scene with Norman
Yeah.
Reed. And I like Norman Reedus period because I'm a Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
fan. So it's just
Oh,
like,
he's in Pawn Shop Chronicles too.
I gotta check
Yeah.
this Pawn Shop
Norman
Chronicles.
Reedus is fantastic.
I'm looking this up.
Dude, it is.
Crazy.
Dude, it like we
Elijah
said.
Wood plays a sick, twisted.
I used to work at a pawn shop actually.
Yeah,
Years back.
and Ian, it's Paul Walker's last movie.
And Paul Walker, he plays a meth addict, and he plays it to
Oh, it's on Tubi.
Oh, it's hilarious.
He's picking his
Dude,
face.
especially the part
The
in the
white
truck where he's
supremacy
like,
is hilarious.
man. No, I can't say
Why do
that
we hate
out loud.
Jewish
Kevin,
people?
you know what scene I'm talking
if it's
Kevin, you know what
I'll
scene
watch
I'm talking about, right? Where they're in the truck and he slams the truck and he's like,
I
I don't know.
If I'm making
I
a
don't
list,
even hate black people.
if I'm making a list, I'd have to. Something I'd have to obviously put on there would be like Chinatown.
Yep.
Roman Polanski,
Yeah, that
Taxi
was a
Driver,
great. Yeah.
The
Let
Godfather.
me name a couple. I haven't
That
named
scene-
anything yet.
That scene when they're in the Italian restaurant when Michael's getting ready to shoot those guys, and you know he's getting ready to shoot them. They don't, and they build the tension up, and that train goes by, and you just see in his eyes he's not paying attention to what they're saying anymore. Then he stands up, perfect scene, and then Raging Bull.
Raging Bull.
There's another Scorsese movie called Mean Streets.
Oh yeah,
Mean Streets came out.
very
That's a
underrated.
great movie.
Yeah,
Joe,
very
you
It's
remember
underrated.
the
really
King of
good.
Comedy, Joe? You remember the King of Comedy?
Yes.
Oh God,
I love
Jared, that is one of the best movies ever too.
Yeah.
It really
King
is.
of Comedy is amazing.
You know what's
All right,
the
you guys.
A movie I make Ian watch at least once a month is my Big Fat Greek
Oh yeah,
Wedding.
Becca loves that movie.
Oh yeah.
You know
I
what's
can
a
see- I can
great
see-
movie? You
How
know what
about
one of my
Requiem for a
favorite
Dream?
movies-
That was
Yeah.
weird. That's crazy, but it's good.
You know
Requiem
what's
for
a
a
great
Dream.
movie
Fantastic.
that's star packed? That I love is The Departed.
It's part of it.
You're right.
It's
Yeah.
great.
That's a
That's a
good
great
movie.
movie.
All right, you guys.
I didn't like-
Oh, sorry.
I
go ahead.
didn't like Leonardo DiCaprio till I saw that movie.
I love Leonardo DiCaprio. Wolf of
I
Wall
did not
Street.
like him. I have never seen the movie Titanic. I will never watch Titanic
You're not missing anything.
You know what's
because
funny?
you know how it ends. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. That whole thing is so crazy. That's a long DVD. It was 2 DVDs. I've never watched the first part of the DVD. I always watched it when the ship was going down, and I was always getting mad at the ending of it every time, just to be like, why did he have to just sink? Why he couldn't just hold on?
Yeah, right.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Joe, do you have a cassette player?
Dude, yep.
Great. So you don't have to watch Titanic, but you can now listen to that on cassette, sending your way.
Whoa.
Through audio. All right.
That's beautiful.
Movie audio or a soundtrack?
No, but when I saw The Departed, I got so much respect watching Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie.
Yep.
Because the movie, he's one of those. I don't know. He was just so good in it. There's that scene when Nicholson and him are sitting in the restaurant to the bar, and Nicholson's just kind of like hovering over him,
Yeah.
And just the fear, that whole. Oh, that was such a good movie. I loved it.
Do you like Christopher Nolan?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like his
Memento?
Memento was great.
Memento was great. Not
And
really
following was really good.
I got
too.
You know who I feel?
How about
You know
Forrest
who one of my
freaking Gump?
favorite
That's like
act-
one of my favorite all-time
Yeah,
movies.
Forrest Gump.
You know who one of my
Freaking
favorite
love that
actors that
movie.
I
just
love
keep running.
that he gets respect, but I feel like he needs a lot more respect. Is Gary Oldman is awesome.
Oh, totally.
I think you
I was
can
like
give any
True
more
Romance
respect
when they
than
beat
what
up,
he's got. I think he's one of the most respected actors in the
When they
world.
beat up-
Yeah, he's
True Romance, Drexel.
Yeah, I didn't know this was White Boy Day.
Drexel.
Hell, it's him.
Did you know this was White Boy Day?
Yeah.
True
He must have
Romance?
thought this was White Boy Day.
Yeah.
On True
Dude, you're
Romance.
white. What the fuck?
Tony Scott said that when they asked him to do the movie, he says, "You want to read the script?" He goes, we want you to play a white guy that thinks he's a pimp and thinks he's black." He said, "No." He said, I'll do it. I don't have to read it. I'll do it."
Did you guys
Apparently,
see
he
the
pulled a
movie?
kid off the street to tell him how to do the role.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the movie Horrible Bosses? That
Yeah.
movie's
Yeah.
stupid funny.
Almost Famous.
All right.
Blue Velvet.
No.
Okay.
We all like comic books. Favorite comic book movie?
I'm
Oh,
a
that's
Batman fan. So
Captain
Dark Knight-
America.
Yeah. All right.
Avenger. But no,
Robin told me that
Captain
so
America:
many
The Winter
times.
Soldier is a awesome. It's just a great movie. You don't even
Blew
have to
my
hand it out.
mind the most because it was the first movie I ever saw that made me think this is a comic book movie. This is a comic book put on the big screen for the first time ever.
Which one?
Iron Man.
Yeah.
The first Iron
I'm
Man
gonna have
to
to
me
go
was
with,
the first true, perfect, taken off the page comic book movie.
That's true.
Well, also the first Superman movie.
I thought the first X-Men was pretty good. I thought
I'm
Spider-Man 2
a
was
Dark
pretty
Knight
good.
Rises Batman.
They were all
I'm a
made.
Dark
They were
Knight-
all
Hey, Steve.
made to be movies, though. This
I'm a Dark
Iron
Knight
Man was
Batman
like Favreau
fan,
just
but-
did such a great job of making it feel like you're
Uh,
watching a comic book.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
a
the
Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight was
Batman fan, but my favorite first comic book movie that I fell in love with was Spider-Man with Toby. The first
yeah.
Spider-Man with Toby.
Those
Just
were
loved
really
it.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
I'm gonna
mine
have to
would
go
probably
with-
be Civil War, because they
Oh,
tried
yeah.
to stick it to the comic book, but then they did their own thing with it. But for the most part, like now that I'll be looking at it, I'll be like, yeah, it's kind of one and one, but then they took a turn. But I was like, they stuck to it for a little bit.
You mentioned
If you're
comic
right-
book movie. You know, True Romance starts with him working
With the
in a
gun.
comic shop.
Yeah.
So in a
We talk about
sense,
Green
if
Lantern
Valhart's
stuff, yeah.
Christmas movie, then we could go with True Romance as a
V for
comic book.
Vendetta.
Well,
Ooh,
yeah.
V for
I love
Vendetta.
V
And
for
look at
Vendetta.
what
Yeah.
what
It's got
Christian
this for
Slater
free.
does in that movie, being what the actions he takes, it's because he's been reading comic books. He thinks he's a superhero.
Have you guys seen those scenes from The Simpsons about comic books? It's so funny.
I like comic book guy for The Simpsons a lot.
Yeah.
Howard the Duck, under the couch, said Howard the Duck.
My wife's waiting for me.
Peace out,
Have a
Aaron.
good one,
Merry
Aaron.
Christmas,
Happy
guys.
holidays.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Later.
Merry Christmas, Aaron. Have a good
Wonderful.
night.
Merry Christmas, Aaron.
Peace.
And the reason
You feel better.
Hey,
Peace.
bye, Aaron. Merry Christmas, buddy. If I don't talk to you.
Yes.
I just realized I've got a little top 10 note thing because I can never remember movies when people.
No. Okay, I will say about like I don't.
Oh
say
no. What's funny, Kevin? I'm big on writing. I got like sticky notes every time, like Rob or somebody mentions something, or if I watch somebody video and they say, "Hey, you should," I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll be on Crazy Joe stuff. I'll be like, I'm writing
Exactly.
this down.
I got a notepad right here.
One of the funniest experiences I had.
Wild at Heart, Nicolas Cage.
Oh, sorry.
Great flick. If you've never seen that, that's
All
a
right.
twisted movie right there. Have any of y'all seen Wild at Heart?
No.
Yep.
I think so.
David Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David
Yeah.
Lynch, Nicolas Cage.
Laura Dern. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Fantastic.
I love it when he gets his butt kicked at the end when all those guys
What do you faggots want? The whole gang just
and they just beat the crap out of him.
he's laying
God.
there. The fairy godmother appears. Say,
Yeah.
Oh my God,
you have to go make it right.
Kevin, last minute. There's like 2 minutes left in the game. I'm beating Fidget by a
Oh, no.
1.6, 1.20 points. I'm beating him now. I'm
You
going
play
to the
fantasy football?
championship.
Good
I'm going
luck.
to the championship.
Another
See,
one,
when you
Dark
talk
City. How about that?
when you talk about comic book movies, to me it's the '89 Batman
yeah.
because
And then Batman too.
and
You know
I
what?
think a few of us, and I've talked about this too. It's like because you have the hero who's all in black. You have the city that's all just depressing and dark and just twisted. Then the only thing that brings light and color is the villain, the Joker. You know?
You know what's
But
cool
I
about
think-
that, Joe? I actually picked up a Funko a few months ago. And I don't really collect Funkos. I'm a diehard Batman fan. Kevin can tell you that. Matt, Ian,
You know what was
those
missing?
two up
Oh,
there.
sorry.
I bought a Batman '89 Funko where it's Michael Keaton, and you see the like blood mark right
Blood.
here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
New Batman.
You know what was missing from that movie? When he punches the Joker, there should have been a big kapow or bam
Yeah.
on the screen. Just that one time.
It's okay.
Heck yeah.
What's that?
Ooh.
This
Pow.
is from the Flash movie.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, we did the Funko wall, like that's like this way in front of us.
Whenever my mom finds like
Oh,
pops,
Flash
just-
Gordon. That was one of
Have
my
you
favorites.
guys done the
That's so funny.
Funko,
Flash.
Ian and Becca, where you could do the 2-pack? Like I've seen couples do it. I've seen.
Oh, like of us, you
Like,
mean?
make
Yeah.
yourself into a Funko
No,
Pop.
I haven't done that.
One day we'll do it. One day.
I don't have one of myself, but weirdly enough, I have one I made of swag. No, I'm just kidding.
What? Not me, your president? Matt.
You know what? I
Oh,
want to
no,
do
there's
that.
a
I want to make
statue.
myself into a Funko Pop, though. I think that'd be cool.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Mike, easy
Christine
comment.
Payne. Christina Payne.
I got a question. I've always wanted to ask you this because you love the Westerns. What did you think of the original oh God, How the West Was Won with Charles Bronson?
Oh yeah.
Yes. John Ford. Oh yeah, dude, all the way, buddy.
But no. Did you like I mean, that was John Ford movies were so I don't know. I heard he was like really hard to work with. Even him and John Wayne they never clashed, but they were so
John Wayne was.
you know.
He used to give John Wayne a hard time. He used to joke around on the movies and call him a draft dodger.
Yeah. But I always remember the Searchers. The Searchers is my all-time favorite Western. The Searchers and Outlaw Josie Wales, Clint Eastwood. They're my two favorite.
That scene where they open the door to the cabin and you see the scenery and the Searchers is amazing. That shot.
Yep.
where they're inside.
But the
house.
thing is,
Yeah.
there was a line in that movie that was ad-libbed by John Wayne that made all the other actors everyone stopped because they had no idea. Like John Wayne, who was a great Hollywood, celebrity type, didn't like working with actual Native Americans in his movies. He didn't like that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
And so they hired a bunch of, white dudes with paint on them and going and doing all these scenes. And there's a scene in The Searchers where he pulls his gun out, and there was a dummy on the stunt dummy, and he did 2 shots. And the other actor was like, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "Well, I blew out his eyes so he won't be able to see in the spirit world."
Wow. Yeah.
And the other actors just like stopped, and they were like, "Holy crap, dude, that was like horrible." And even John Ford said, "Yeah, Duke, you better go take a couple hours off, man. You're really spooking everybody out." But I always want to know what you thought about the westerns, like your favorites.
Well,
Did you like
all-time favorites is The Cowboy, John Wayne.
The Cowboy? Yeah.
That one, Unforgiven. I'm going to circle back to my favorite movie of all time, which probably maybe just a few of you have probably seen, but American Graffiti.
Oh, yeah.
Love that movie. In fact, Dazed and Confused is one of my favorites because that's my generation's American Graffiti.
Yeah.
And that's like my last day of high school. But I love American Graffiti before that even. And that was my mom's favorite movie.
One of my favorite spaghetti westerns is called
The
Death
scene
by
with
the
Suzanne Summers in that Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Horse.
Guys, I don't mean to cut it off, but
Now, wait, westerns. Have you seen My Name Is Nobody?
Yes.
Oh, definitely. The Trinity series? Yep.
Yeah.
I love My Name Is Nobody because it's Henry Fonda, and he's known for all these great westerns, and it's his final western, and he's playing a cowboy that wants to retire from being the fastest gun, and only nobody is faster. And of course the humor, the Sergio Leone soundtrack, everything about it's just awesome.
Who was that was Terrence? God, what's his name?
Terrence.
Hill. Terrence Hill. The one thing I always loved about the Trinity movies is there's always a scene where he was eating beans.
Yep.
Yeah,
the very first scene of My Name Is Nobody, he's eating beans.
Yep. And they're on the train. And him and Fonda are on the train, and he's eating beans on the train. Yeah, it's great.
I heard once upon a time. I don't need to cut it off, but
Zachariah.
You gotta head off for tonight. All right.
Good night, y'all.
All right. Good night. Happy holidays, everyone. It's nice hanging out. Thank you. And we will see you.
Now, a little bit different kind of western. Zachariah, the first electric western. Familiar with that one?
No.
That was a late night drive-in thing in the early 70s. It features Don Johnson when he was about 20 years old, one of his first roles.
Yeah.
And he's the buddy of Zachariah, who's a kid that wants to be a gunslinger. The co-stars are Country Joe and the Fish, who set up their electric rock band.
Country Joe.
Where the electricity comes from doesn't really matter. But they jam on the side of town and draw all the townspeople out who start dancing and getting off to the band while the other members of their gang rob the bank. And the kid ends up joining that band. They're the house band. God, what's the drummer? Jazz drummer.
Buddy Rich?
Huge black guy that plays the crap out the drums. He's the owner of the bar. And it's just all rock and roll mixed with Western. It's really trippy.
You know what I heard is a really good Western movie is Who Shot Liberty Valance?
It is.
Yeah.
Ray Marvin. Yeah.
It's really good.
I know one's not been mentioned yet. The Wild Bunch by Sam Peckinpah.
Oh man,
love that.
That movie is beautiful, dude. That last gunfight.
You know what's a really good movie, Western movie?
Tombstone.
Come on. Tombstone,
Tombstone's one of the greats.
Dude, I forgot who it was. Someone on YouTube. Their outro is Val Kilmer's like,
I'll be your Huckleberry.
No, it's not Val Kilmer
No,
doesn't
he
say
goes,
that. That's Curly Bill Brose says that in the movie.
I thought that was Val.
No, it's I can't remember the actor's name. Who was the guy that played Curly Bill in Tombstone? John Powers Booth. Powers Booth. And he goes, "Well, bye." Yeah, it's Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics that does that in, I think, his show. Yeah. That's Only Slabs. Have you ever seen the this is spaghetti western starring a guy named John Philip Law? It's called Death Rides a Horse.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that.
Movie was iconic.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the music was borrowed by Quentin Tarantino for Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. There you go.
How about that one? Predates
The what?
Cannonball Run. I liked it better than Cannonball Run. Cars are cooler.
Oh yeah.
What's the
Got,
upon
I
a
just
time
like
in the
Adrian
West?
Barbeau.
was the
Julia
good-
was the biggest name in it as the Italian driver drove the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yanks at the beginning of the race. He yanks the rearview mirror off and throws it out. Says, "What behind? What's first rule of Italian driving? What's behind me is of no importance."
I just like the first one because it's got Adrian Barbeau in a cat suit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes.
So what do you guys think of? Just to change the subject, what do you guys think of the AI music? I mean, how do you feel about it? Because I'm getting some people like it, some people are like, it's AI just because it's AI.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
I think it's
I like it.
fun. We're not allowed to use man-made shit unless we make it ourselves. I can't play with shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like, okay, it's all copy. I don't have to worry about copyrights anymore.
Yeah,
and so forth.
yeah. I was just about to say, like it's your own thing. It came from your mind. I mean, it got made from that, but it's like,
and I'm not trying to pass it off as my work.
Right, exactly. That's
Yeah,
like,
we're
I'm
not
not
trying to
either.
make money off of it.
like I always
that's
been on the
coming,
side of that. Yeah, the only part I'll be like,
I can very easily see putting an album together and trying to release it or something with this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you want to use some regular music that how I've been having a problem when I've been editing, when I was telling y'all having a problem with Dumb and Dumber, I'm like, I can't use this part of this movie. What is going on? I was like, I don't got time.
And it's weird what you can use sometimes and get away with, and then 3 seconds of something else cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my whole intro with my instrumental and the clips I have for my intro when I got monetized.
Well, you picked one of the most litigious bands in the world to play.
I know, right?
Music,
Metallica,
Metallica.
man, they
I'm
sue
sorry,
everybody.
Sue you at the drop of a hat.
I'm probably gonna change it sooner or later.
All right, so Joe was talking about the Batman movies and stuff, and coincidentally, I was working on Batman music today.
Nice.
So, Brandon, you wanted to know what site I was using, so I'm going to pull it up, and
cool.
You can see the site. I mean, it's just like songgenerator.io or something like that, I think. If you do a search for Song Generator, it'll come up. But I wanted to play this song, see what you guys thought of it.
Grinning wide under the midnight sky, chaos in his footsteps, laughing as the worlds collide. Cards on the table, tricks hidden up his sleeve. Gotham's lips whisper fear whenever he breathes. He's a clown prince of crime, dancing in the night. In his twisted circus, he'll set your world alight. Laughter turns to horror as the darkness calls. Joker's on the loose, tearing down the walls. Purple suits shining bright under the city's gloom. In his crazy carnival, even flowers bloom. No rhyme, no reason, just a love for mayhem's beat. Walking through the shadows where the sane and insane meet. He's a clown prince of crime, dancing in the night. In his twisted circus, he'll set your world alight. Laughter turns to horror as the darkness calls. Joker's on the loose, tearing down the walls.
And then it just kind of goes on from there.
That's pretty
Kind
dope.
of repeats itself. That wasn't actually the right song. That's not the one I wanted to play.
Oh, I like that one.
Nice.
Doesn't sound a little too country for Batman for me.
Yeah, that's not
Mike.
the one I meant.
Mike, I want to
play.
ask you. I think you know.
So what is
do
it,
you know
Eureka?
Cuppy? Do you know Cuppy? Cuppo
Yeah.
Comics?
Yeah, of course.
we
Yeah.
all know him.
Yeah.
It's just songgenerator.io is the name of the site.
I want to get one for my intro that's like one of those Japanese anime songs. You know, it's like one of those 80s metal.
Ooh. Man, because anime, man, I've been on an anime binge right now. Boy, them songs be so good.
So it's like, well, shit.
They be so good. Like I've been going through like binging like animes.
You know,
I've
it's
been
a
like,
good song. I forget who sings it. It's called like Deja Vu. I think it's an anime song.
Matt, if you go to like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, the movie, and listen to that song at the beginning, you're gonna be
I'll
like,
check it out.
dude.
Deja Vu is from the Initial D anime.
The only Deja Vu I know is from Cosmic Tills and Nash.
Oh, well, not that.
All right, so this is the one I meant to play.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Just asking, how long are we going for tonight, Rob?
Yeah, I just drank a cup of coffee. I can go.
Oh, yeah.
Batmobile zooms goes vroom vroom. Batcopters cutting through the fog. Batboats slicing through the smog.
It's like a Kylie Minogue song.
Shark red ballad on the belt. Damn stubber Tuesday till you melt. Bat signals lighting up the night. Shade and shadow take their flight. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Batman's got style and he brings the noise. Gotham skyline shaking in delight. Cape Crusader brightens up the fight. Gadgets soaring through the air. Batwings spread without a care. Villains shaking in their boots. Batman always follows through. Utility belt packed to the brim. Every tool for every whim. Crimes dissolve in the moonlight. Justice served with every fight. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Batman's got style and he brings the noise. Gotham skyline shaking in delight. Cape Crusader brightens up the fight.
I think after that it just starts repeating.
I'm still dancing.
No lie, I like that one. That's like a
that was really good.
That's like
that
was the one I meant.
Track, you know what I'm saying?
That was the one I meant to play.
Yeah, that one. I like that. I like that whole like. It's almost like I can see cuts of like Batman coming in, knocking out villains and disappearing while the music going. I can see all that.
Hey Rob, can you like type in what genre you want? Sound like
That's what I was
or metal
How
or what?
specific can you get? I want it to sound like Nirvana. Can you say that?
It says you can try it. It says that it doesn't recognize songs or artists.
Right.
Kevin,
But
I
it
needed to
does.
sound like Billy String.
But it does.
But it does.
Maybe
They
genres,
put
maybe.
they
But
put
that one
on
sounded
there
a
for
lot.
legal reasons.
But that
And
did sound like a Kylie Minogue dance track, though.
Yeah.
because I've put in like something or other when we were trying to do a theme song for somebody. I tried putting in like 1960s Beatles song, and you could definitely hear a Beatles influence in it.
Yeah.
So it does, it does somewhat.
Right.
Kevin, are you going to
Play
do
around
Billy
with that.
Strings?
Hey
like
guys, I'm gonna head out.
See you, Joe.
All right.
I'll see you guys later.
Have a good night.
Later, man.
Later,
Happy
I'll see you guys
holidays.
later.
Good Christmas, brother.
You too.
Happy holidays, man.
Yeah.
You too. You guys take care. Later.
Buddy.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Festivus.
You too. What am I doing?
I don't know. Get out of here.
That was a perfect outro. You need to clip that. You need to clip that part.
I know.
Best
What we
of.
doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, so it what I find is that if I put in something simple, sometimes it just snaps out a terrific song. Like the
Yeah.
best songs that I've liked that it's done are the ones it's gotten it right away. I haven't had to try 2 or 3 or 4 times.
Oh,
If I
yeah.
do that, I usually get something usable, but it's not something that just knocks my socks off.
Hey, by the way, I love the thumbnail of Santa Claus with a drone. It's very topical.
Yeah.
Oh, Voodoo Claus.
I thought everybody kind of panicked over that little drum deal for no reason.
And so yeah, I mean, like the songs that played during the Christmas Carol segment of the over the 1910 footage, that those like the middle song where it says he's not very nice. I told it to do a song retelling the story of Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol. That's all I told it.
Huh.
That was it.
Cool.
No style song, no anything. That's all I told it, and that's the song it gave me.
That's tight.
That's cool.
Then I went back and had to do the other songs because then I was like, oh man, this is a cool song. There's got to be some public domain footage I can use. I found that, and so I had to go back and make more songs. And basically all 3 of those songs were ones that spit off right off the bat when I asked it to. So
That's interesting.
It's
kind of like a real artist in that respect. You give them free reign and they create something really cool. You try to.
Yeah.
See, Kevin. Now Rob been in the studio now. He about to drop something. We gotta watch out.
Tracks like more tracks than Kendrick Lamar did in the last year.
I had so many songs sitting here that
look. See, he on fire, man. He on fire.
I got to stop making songs and start making them into videos. Is what I got to do.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
gonna.
they have an AI that does that
one of
too.
the things I wanted to do tonight on this show was ask you guys what tell me what you want. Tell me a song. Let's make a song. And I was doing Batman songs today, and I used up all my credits, and we can't do it. I can't do it anymore until tomorrow.
So at 3, you only get a limited number.
Yeah, even with the paid version, the free version, it lets you do 2 or 4 songs a day, depending on what kind of traffic they've got.
Is it an app or?
It's a website.
It's a website. Yeah.
I was going to say, I
the
want
paid
a
version that I paid
18
for, it lets me do 20 a day. But a lot of them, you're just like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. You throw it out. And
I've been enjoying your Captain America cereals from the 40s, 30s.
Yeah.
Yo,
those are cool.
Ever since he started back, I was like, I just told him, I'm like, I'm behind, but I'm about to be catching up on it because I'm playing catch up. Like I'm literally really playing catch up this time.
Did it do the episode yet where I wrote the song for it, or I had the AI do the song for it?
Oh,
it's at the end. So if you don't watch it to the end, you might not see it. But
and sometimes it's hard to, people don't know that I'm watching the videos, so I don't comment. But I'm not a commenter a lot. I just like to watch.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I was like,
we talk about that. We talk about that all the time. Yeah. Because I'm funny about it, man. I'll watch your video like 3 times. For instance, I'm giving you an example because I didn't did that with you too and Easy and Rock. I'll watch a video like 3 or 4 times if y'all showing books or something. Then I'll finally come and be like, oh, I like this or something. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'll watch videos so many times and then be like, oh, that's tight. That's cool.
I watch Rob's every week because
I do that because I fall asleep halfway through.
Yeah. Well, I'm always scouting Rob for the comics he's going to be having out.
Swag, why can't I find your channel? I swear I'm subbed.
Did you put the 2 G's and the 2 H's?
Yeah, sometimes I forgot the first time I looked for him. And he's got.
I am subbed to you.
Yeah, I haven't posted. I'm posting a video tomorrow.
Nice.
So.
And you can also put in your own lyrics, and it will just create the music for you.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Or you can give it just a few lines that it can go from, or something. I think.
Oh yeah, because AI.
Give it a verse.
Because there is a couple songs that I did write the lyrics for. So one of them is just a chat jingle that I haven't used yet for one of the people that are always in chat. But
that's a good series, Swag. The DC Legends thing.
I like that. I love that Jeff Smith Shazam series.
Flash. Nice.
That's from Half Price Books.
Oh, I love Half Price Books. Hey, Team America. I got a letter in one of those issues of Team America.
Tell me what issue, because
I have no idea. I would have to buy them to go through them all. I don't even have them anymore. I was young. That was the first letter I ever wrote to a comic book.
Really? That is cool, man.
I got one in one of those Team USA's.
That's nice. I love those 25th anniversary covers.
DuckTales #2 from Gladstone.
Cool.
Man,
And
that's why I would get it. Like, if it's
47, I think.
anybody like that I know, if y'all didn't wrote in, I would try to find them books, because I'd be like,
Oh yeah, I got the other two. I'm trying to find that one now. I was actually on eBay looking at the listings for US one and for Team USA, because I can't remember which one it was. Because they were both out around the
I'll
same
have
time.
to look for. I'll have to look for the GI Joe with Steve White's photo in it.
I'm gonna start reading like Stan
like those
Soapbox
games.
letters at the end of my Sunday show from now on.
Swag, you found those for 50 cents?
50 cents and like $1. Because
Yeah,
they
Half
had
Price
a
Books
sale.
is legit. They swag.
Very
Like,
nice.
Like like Rob know and you know, Easy. I'm starting to go down that, like, I've been grabbing like some of these great older books. Like my cousin, he grabs the new modern stuff, but when I be like around him, I'll be like, "Yep, I just got these." He's like, "Whoa!"
Oh, I'm about to check out the new stuff. By the way,
I'm slacking off a lot of it. I'd rather buy the older stuff.
Do you have a King Conan #44?
I'm gonna see, because they got a like Half Price. That little Kevin, that little weird box they got the other high pricer books in. I'd be like, this is an awkward way to look at the books.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You guys go to the same LCS?
No,
we're talking about Half Price
books.
Oh.
They're a chain.
Yeah.
And they don't have time to like
dang,
really
you haven't met-
Four of them in Atlanta, I think, and I used to go to all four of them every week.
Well, the
Drive
beauty of
all
Half
over Atlanta just to go to Half Price
Well,
books.
the beauty of Half Price Books is just like that McKay's books, discount books. They don't go through the time. They don't have the time to go
Yeah,
through and like
they're moving bulk,
value,
so they just
throw
throw
it all
shit
in
in
the
the
bin.
dollar bin. And,
Have you been to
Yeah.
the McKay's thing that
Nice.
Caroline's been to, Matt?
I've been to one in Knoxville, not the one she goes to, but
oh,
I'm
that's
going to
cool.
go back to it on the first.
You gotta
one.
love Hulk and
Load
the
up.
Thing together.
Yeah, Hulk and the Thing. Even though we know the Thing can't mess with the Hulk,
Yeah.
Mhm.
he'll give him a little time, but we know overall Hulk will be like, "All right, man, I'm tired of playing." with
Yeah,
you."
I'm done.
He's
crush
like,
him
I
into,
was
like,
playing
pea gravel.
easy.
And I know
Damn,
Rob just had some of these too, like the greatest comics.
Swag,
in the-
I'm gonna have to. I want all of you. Okay, Kevin and Matt always are on my show. I want you three on my show whenever you can.
I got to get Swag on my interview show, and I
Yeah.
got to get
I'll be
Easy
right back.
Comic Reader on there, and Higgy,
And me,
and you, and Kevin.
and not Kevin. Maybe Kevin. Just kidding, Kevin. Just giving shit to Kevin.
Didn't you just show me one of these, Rob? Didn't you have one of these?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not too
cool.
long ago. Dang, these
Yeah.
books are awesome.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
are.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the Private War of Doctor Doom you just showed.
That's what I'm saying. I don't be like worried about stuff. Like that's why I be telling. Like I just be grabbing the books, and then people be telling me, I be
Swag,
like,
I
"Man,
tell people I don't have a pull list
Those
on
are
my
like 50
LCS,
cents?
but
Good
if
God.
I'm able to, if I'm able to make a new comic book day, if I see something I like, I'll grab it. But I mainly rummage through those bins.
I'm going to keep going to get my Transformers every month because I don't want to stop the run now, but like the rest of it, I'm about done, man. I'm telling you.
I got the shiny." You know, I had to get the shinies. I think I got all of them now. The 2099
Awesome.
shinies, and then I got a Kazar. That was the last one I found.
Wow.
And once it was
That's
shiny, I was like,
Kazar. Oh, that's another K. Wait, I thought it was Kazar. Wait, is there
Quasar.
two Kazars?
yeah, that being like
That
all.
one's
Quasar.
Quasar. The
Yes,
other one's
Quasar.
because of Kazar.
Yep. And that's why I just like I've been like getting the books, and I've been like, yeah, my video's gonna come because that's what I got today. I got like so many books. I'm
Damn.
like,
That's a
Good
good book.
player, guys. It is Razor Comics.
Razor.
Razor.
It's the boogeyman. Watch out.
I think this is the first time I'm on a stream with you.
I don't know. I think you're kind of a teddy bear. I don't think you're a.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. What is going on, everybody? How's everybody going tonight?
What's
Merry
up,
Christmas,
Razor?
happy holidays.
Happy holidays, man.
What up,
I'm
Razor?
looking for Kevin's letter. that he wrote
I want it. Now you gotta have to tell me. I'm gonna have to find out this issue.
Razor, this is
so I
my
can
first
find
time on with you.
Des, my guy, Vogs. Nice to meet you, brother. W Vogs 18. Shout out. I've been, we miss each other in the chat, on the shows. I want to say hi to you. I really respect what you're doing. Moving from sports to comic books. I've been following you for a little while. I like what you're doing. If you don't know, I got a little show on Sunday called Football and Comic Books. You might be interested in, my guy. We talk a lot about football. Come hang out. Cheap was on there earlier today. Matt was on there last week. We have good times. Vogs, you're invited, man. You can hang out anytime. It's open. Anybody.
I just subbed you, man. I don't know what took me so damn long. I know
It's
your
okay,
buddies
man.
with
I
our-
get it. This guy, little controversial, so I understand, brother, but it's okay. I promise we'll have a good time. You can hang out with your boys.
I know
It's all
you're
right.
buddies with our pal, also Scotty.
Sunday's a
Vaughn,
safe
so-
zone.
Sunday's a safe zone, man. Ceasefire Sunday.
I
That's
know,
old
I
shows
know
around.
you're also buddies with our pal, Scotty Vaughn.
Oh,
Yes,
Scotty.
that's my guy, the king of smut. The king of smut.
Oh,
what happened?
Where'd you go?
Where you go?
He ran
He
off.
hit it.
We lost somebody.
Lost him.
He hit it. He'll come back.
He'll be back.
Dude,
Dr.
he has so
Terminator.
much energy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Hey, if I'm getting down and feel depressed or I don't have a lot of energy, I just watch him or Higgy Pop.
Yeah.
And you get jacked up. You're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I mean, Higgy could be a football coach. Just motivate you. You know what I mean? Like, okay, guys.
No lie. He could be a coach. Like when me and Beckerman, whenever we would be about to do something, we'll talk to him. He'd be like, go ahead and go get them books, man. I'll be like, yep, about to get some books. Better get all these comics.
Hey, Swag, tell your friend Bobby that was an awesome skit that he did. I wish you a Merry Christmas, dude.
Man, I was like,
I knew you were trying to keep me out, Chief. I knew you didn't want me on the show.
I did not do it. I did not do it.
I knew it. I knew when I was looking at my email for the invite link and I didn't see the invite link. I knew something was up.
It was in chat.
You know what?
In the chat.
We're gonna have fun tonight, guys. Get ready to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's what your boy Razor does. Get ready, easy, for being comfortable, uncomfortable, because that's what I do. Check this out, guys. I want to circle back to the conversation earlier about best Western movie, because when you guys were having that conversation, my guy Swagda checked out. I was watching. He was like, he was doing what millennials do on the phone, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna give a fuck about this. But I'm gonna circle back. Best Western movie. I want to get my little input on this. I'm gonna give you the back-to-back 1 and 2 best Western movies of all time. I can tell you right now, the best adaptation of Billy the Kid, and there'll never be another better adaptation of Billy the Kid. Young Guns 1, Young Guns 2. You guys are sleeping on my guy Emilio Estevez, Lou Diamond Phillips as Chavez E. Chavez, Kiefer Sutherland. You guys are totally missing the boat on Young Guns 1. Regulators, mount up.
What's crazy, Razor, is that I have seen Young Guns and I rock with Young Guns. I have seen Young Guns.
I just forgot about it.
I've seen Young Guns though. Because I was gonna say some newer Western, and then I feel like they would have been like, yeah, we seen that, but they was like, they know all the other ones, so they would have been like, I was gonna say like Hateful Eight, because I like that movie too.
Yeah,
that's a good
movie.
Hateful
Young
Eight
Guns
is
3 is coming out. It's been confirmed by Emilio Estevez.
I know.
They're doing a Young Guns 3 off the Bushy Bill story. It's going to be amazing, bro. I can't wait for. I love Young Guns. I want more.
Are they
Young
going to
Guns.
call them old guns though?
Right? not so Young Guns.
Yeah,
it gotta be old guns. It gotta be old guns. That'll be a good name.
Old Guns.
Or they could put Young Guns, like how they do Boys to Men, Young Guns to Old Guns.
And all it is, the trailer is it's 4 minutes of them trying to get out of the chair like me.
Yeah. Like, my bones are killing me from riding that horse.
And then
there's
it's
4 minutes to that, the whole trailer.
Yeah,
there was another good one about Billy the Kid with James Coburn and Chris Christopherson and Bob Dylan was in it. It was called Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid.
I remember
And
that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But Chris Christopherson is one of my favorites of all time, like performers, like in singing and stuff. But I mean, 'cause I like all kinds of music. But
Dude, I
and
love
Bob Dylan, like,
Christopherson.
he threw knives or something. Remember, he had like
When
a
I
knife.
Christopherson passed away this year, I was like,
Hey, I just thought of something. How could we forget Young Guns?
I know.
that's what Razor
Kevin, did you just pass out for the last 10 minutes?
I was in
Kevin
the
has
garage,
been known to do
Mikey.
that on live streams. Pass out. Kevin, I just covered that. I did a whole bit right now about the
I was
trailer.
watching on my phone. But you made me think of something else. How can we forget of crap? I forgot it again.
Oh, that's a great Western movie, Kevin.
Wow, really?
Hey, that's going to happen in the new Young Guns
Magnificent
movie.
Seven.
They're gonna go out and go,
Kevin,
again.
were you watching football comic books earlier? Did you partake in the smoke sesh earlier? Because
That's where I just got back from. You didn't hear me? That's where I went.
Magnificent Seven is good, Kevin.
Yeah.
I like that.
Love
Hateful Eight and
Magnificent
Magnificent Seven was the two I was gonna say earlier.
yeah, good call, man. Good
Remember
shot.
Quick and
Okay,
the Dead?
now
With,
all-time
Gene
movie. Okay, so the way I think about all-time movies is if I'm going to a beach, right? This is how we used to phrase it. If you're going to be stranded on a beach back in the day, right? You could take one video, and it was videos back in the day, right? You could take one video with you, man, to the beach. You're stranded. Which movie are you going to watch? You can always pop it in. You're on the beach. You only get to watch one. No one's coming to save your ass. You're going to die there on the beach. So if I'm going to die stranded on the beach, there's one movie, nay, two movies. I got to give you two because it's hard for me to choose, okay? I know this movie, line for line, back to back, is the first movie that I purchased, and I kept purchasing it, Scarface. I know that movie line for – I can quote that movie from the beginning of the 3-hour movie to the end of the 3 mile. Every single line, I know it by memory. I love Scarface. I can watch it at any time. Anytime that movie's on, I'll sit there and I'll watch. Coño. I come to the United States to bring my fucking back for this. Now, second movie.
Oh, I'll tell you in a minute.
Star Wars. Which one? Which one? Wait for it. Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. I can pop that in. Watch
Look at
that
this guy.
anytime. At any time. Those are my top two movies. Scarface, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. There it is. What do you got, Boggs? What are you going to say?
If you're a Scarface fan, I got the comic covered, but it's Deadpool Merc with a mouth. It's black and white, and it's Scarface homage.
Scarface homage. Yeah.
That is a sick cover. You got that? Pull it out, man.
Hey,
you want me to get it
Desert
now?
Island?
Yeah,
get
out. It's Christmas.
I guess I would have to take Castaway with me just so I would learn about being on a desert island.
See, if I was stranded on the island, I would have different movies. I would have like Blank Man. That's
the thing, Swagda. You can't be stranded on an island with that whole library, a catalog.
No, I'm talking about if I was stranded on the island, Blank Man would be one that would be comedy more than it would be like horror. Like if I was stranded on the island, I would pick comedy. It would be like Blank Man or like Low Down Dirty Shame.
Friday's a good one. Scarface gives you that comedy though. It's hilarious. You watch
no. It's funny parts in a lot of movies because I be laughing sometimes at serious stuff. I be like, this is funny though. Like
Baltimore, that sounds like a bird. I like all day, man.
Baltimore
classic.
Like, but if I just had like my favorites though, that's why I said earlier Freddy versus Jason, because it was so. Me and my mama had a debate. Like, I'm gonna ask y'all, if y'all seen that movie, who y'all think won?
Jason.
Thank you. Y'all ain't seen it?
No, I'm a Freddy Krueger guy, but if we're watching the movie and who won, it would be Jason. Jason won that fight.
My mom go back. I'm talking about to this day. If I bring that up now, she'll be like, "We know Freddy won." I'll be like, "What are you talking about? Did you see the Freddy movie?"
They were in negotiations with Sam Raimi to have Ash in that movie from Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It was
I
going to
read
be Jason versus Freddy versus Ash.
Yep, just like the comic.
But
That
they
was
said
That's
that,
sick. I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they,
that was a
wouldn't-
real thing.
they wanted to kill off Ash, so Sam Raimi said, "No, I don't want him in the movie. We're not going to do it."
I mean, because for real, honestly, he wouldn't be able to mess with them too.
No,
to be
it
for real.
wouldn't.
So,
He ain't in the
I don't know.
same
He's got his
power
boomstick.
class.
Well, no, if you want to talk about Desert Island, I guess I don't mean some movies. I don't think I want to get Empire Strikes Back because it's going to have all that snow. I'm going to be hot. I'm going to be like, I wish I was in the snow. You know, I don't know what I would pick.
Cool. Damn, that was going to
but
be
like,
one of my picks.
Flag's right. It have to be like Animal House or like
yeah,
Blues
it got to be
Brothers or
something
something.
happy. You on an
Animal
island,
House, that's
like,
a good one.
like Razor,
It's
you on an
supposed to-
island. I feel like that changed the whole perspective because it's
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm stranded.
In Belushi,
You know,
like,
it's
when
always
over-
Desert
over-
Island
is it-
discs.
You're gonna
Or
watch that
music.
movie
Over from the
every
German
day for
bomb
the rest
Pearl
of your
Harbor?
life.
I would take care of two birds with one stone. You know, the Desert Island
Okay.
discs thing.
Yeah.
What
How about
music
this?
would
Hear
you
me
take?
out. Funny and something with music. Blues Brothers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blues
Blues
Brothers
Brothers.
is exactly what I was about to say,
I got-
Razor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got
I
the
mean, look at
comic.
this.
Whiz boy. He goes, "You got my cheese whiz, boy."
That is a good
You know
one.
what cheese? Goes and
That's
Adam
good.
catches it.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
I got the comic that I was
See it.
telling Razor.
Make
Yeah.
Vog's big, cheap. Let's see what he got it, man. Make him big. Let's see what he got. Let's see it, Vog.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the Scarface homage. That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
that is tight. That's tight though.
Show
I
us
ain't
that
gonna lie.
car again, Kev.
Yeah. Let me see that Blues Brothers.
Yeah, let's see, Kev.
That's
Oh,
the
Blues
Blues
Brothers.
Mobile.
That is so cool.
Got the Blues Mobile with
Oh,
horn.
I was going to ask you, man, because they have a variant.
And then you
Kevin got a
the
bunch of cool
cars
shit,
that
man. There it is.
oh my! This is
We're on a
hard.
mission.
one of my
for
favorite
the-
movies. And that's what I was going to say. I was going to tackle music and comedy,
Yeah,
Blues Brothers,
yeah.
and Dazed and Confused because I love that
Yeah.
freaking
And
soundtrack.
the scene where they're in the honky tonk, he's like, "What kind of music you guys play?" He goes, "We play both kinds in here." Country and-
Country and Western.
And Western.
Yeah, mine for like music and comedy. Mine will be the 5 Heartbeats. That movie is so.
That's a good
Razor,
movie,
I
right?
That movie is funny.
What happened to?
Where do Vogs go? Cheap,
don't know.
quit removing people, Cheap. Damn it, man.
I didn't know Cheap Comic
He's
Clicker
been
was a
cutting in and
gatekeeper
out every day.
Right?
Every time
All
he
of a
comes
sudden,
back
it
on,
gets
he's
big.
like,
Cheap gets big on us, becomes a gatekeeper, starts gatekeeping Vogs and me out.
Razor, I just followed you on IG, my dude.
What's that, bro?
I said I start following you on IG.
Follow me on Sunday so that way you can lose money on my parlay picks that I post on my story every Sunday.
Hey Razor, have you seen the girl on? I was joking with the guys about this last week. She's on IG and she does this thing where she like gives you tips on betting, and she walks while she's doing it. She's very well endowed, and it's like this every time she walks. I'm like, I made a comment one day, honey. I gotta admit, I don't know what you were saying about the Giants versus the Panthers because I didn't hear a word you said.
Yeah, right? That's a good gig, man. I bet you she hits more on her parlays than I do.
Yeah.
I bet she makes a ton off YouTube. She does it for like 4 hours every Sunday. Just walking
Really?
around.
I'm gonna have to check this
Bounce
out.
around.
No
might
wonder
not be
you're
able
not
to
on my
watch
show
your
anymore,
show
Kevin.
Ray.
No wonder Kevin's not on my show anymore on Sundays. He found somewhere else to go.
That's what Rob like. Yeah, I know why now. That's
Can't
because
believe this is my first time talking to Razor.
If she
This is
uses something
awesome.
like one of them props, then y'all like one of the chest straps. It's like it can't go over because she a woman too, so it can't to harness your phone or whatever she using.
Yeah,
it just goes crazy now. at that
Razor,
point.
you going to Heroes?
That's in June, right? I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it, man.
I got my hotel reserved. Me and Kevin's going to be staying
I
together.
live in Charlotte, so I don't have to worry about a hotel.
Nice. Yeah, man. If I go down there, you guys are gonna have to welcome me, lube me in, make my introduction a little easier. You know what I mean?
Just hang with me. I'll be in the. I got to take my little electric scooter wheelchair so I can get around where I'm handicapped.
Can we switch out? Like you go for 20 minutes, I go for 20 minutes.
There you go.
Me,
Well, I said we could help, like maybe get to the front of the line for some of these autographs because I'm going to.
Now you each need your own so you can have races.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
going down fucking HeroCon with our scooters.
In that case, then
we'll
in
get
that
away
case,
with getting in
anybody
the
else,
line too, Matt. We'll be able to you know what I mean? Excuse me, right to the front, brother.
yeah, if that happened,
No
Razor,
shame.
if that happened, Razor, y'all two gonna be in a whole bunch of videos. I'm gonna see y'all just somewhere zooming in the background. I'm gonna be like, look, I know them two. Look at them.
I told a couple of
Kevin,
comics,
you
I
want
said,
me to
just get
break
some
your
wagon and
kneecaps
attach it to the
before
back.
HeroCon
We'll
so
put a
we can
treasure
get
hitch
to
on
the
it, and we'll
front of
carry all
Don
the comics
Rosa's
in.
line?
What was
What,
that?
Will?
I said, Kevin, do you want me to break your kneecaps before we go meet Don Rosa so you can be in the front of the line?
Exactly. It's sad but true. It's funny because it's true.
How much is
He's
he
gonna be like
charging, Kevin,
Kathy
for a
Bates in
signature?
what's he gonna put the wood block between your legs, like in your
It's
ankles and
$10
misery and hit the like
first one or something like that, or 15. That's what he was
Are
charging
you
at the
only
time
going
last
for
year. That's all I
Rosa in
could base it
prison?
off. And I know he doesn't do commissions anymore because he's too old.
Hey, Voggs, have you been to Heroes Con?
I went last year for a day.
Yeah, I heard it's like the funnest con. Did you have a blast?
It's
or
up
how was it?
there. It's up there.
Really? Yeah, man, I gotta check it out, man. I hear
All the
nothing but good
YouTubers
things,
will
and
be
it's
there,
fun.
too.
I'm not a
It's
big
gonna be
Comic
fun.
Con guy, to be honest with you, because the Fan Fusion out here in Phoenix, it kind of just took a bad taste in the mouth when it came Fan Fusion, so I stopped kind of going.
You know Papa Wheelie's from Arizona.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of us out here. Madam, she's in Paradise
Madam,
Valley.
yep.
We got my guy Brian McClay. He's out there, I think, by like Lake Pleasant. So there's, we got a lot of us out there. Economic and comics.
Austin LeMay is in Arizona.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a lot of us out here. I'm hoping we can get together at a con. But again, we got that Fan Fusion shit out here, and it's not really a con. It's more anime, manga shit out here. But I want to go to Heroes Con because I hear that's like a legit for comic book people.
It's a
Wait, Razor. You don't mess with anime and manga?
No, I do. I like and I love manga. I love my daughter loves it, man. Here, you know what, Swag? I'll be honest with you. That community is more open. Here's the drama guy, right? That picks drama. But that community, it's really open. It's real inclusive, and and that's why you see a lot of young people like yourself, my daughters. They gravitate to the manga, to the anime, to the cosplay. They're picking up a lot of younger readers, where us comic book collectors are nothing but middle-aged guys. Where manga and anime, they're picking up all those young people because it's inclusive, it's fun, the stories are easy to read. They're okay with you being weird and eccentric in their group, and I enjoy it, man. It's not a place for comics though. If you're into manga, into cosplay, Phoenix Fan Fusion is amazing.
Hey,
I've been trying to find a Dragon Ball Z,
I need to tell
Dragon Ball
Kevin
Z
something.
comic.
Kevin,
I've been trying to find Dragon Ball Z comics.
Kevin, we need to get introduce Swag to Real Rude and Trev.
Because I be messing with I've been on
Swag,
an anime binge.
Swag, do you know Trev the Shipping Guru or?
Yep.
Yeah.
I follow
You do
him.
know Trev. Cool.
Yeah.
Some of the best animated movies are anime. Like, I mean, I grew up when I watched Akira the first time as a kid. It blew my mind.
I grew up with Sailor Moon and just went.
Yeah. It started with Sailor Moon, and then that Dragon Ball Z stuff happened, craze, and then it was just over. It was up there.
Kevin loves One Piece.
That's the first anime I've ever cared about.
Some of
not anime. I haven't even watched that. I watched the Netflix show, and
that's what I've been doing now on Netflix. I've been watching the real live action versions of stuff because I have watched most of the animes. So now I've been watching the live action. Some of them good.
Some of the
anime neck and neck.
Kevin and I's friend Chance watched the whole One Piece anime in 2 months, 3 months?
3 months.
That's a lot of episodes, man.
That's a lot of binge.
Well, I my favorite and growing up, Battle of the Planets, but we didn't know it was called anime back then.
Right, we didn't call that anime, but I love G-Force.
G-Force.
Is that what Paul likes, Kevin? G-Force.
See, and I didn't think both of them, Easy and Kevin. I just think both of them. Them both are good. That's why I was when people be like they ain't into it, I'll be like, before it got a name though, it was still around. You've been
Even
around.
DC started into it. DC has a Joker a manga.
Oh, they got
I
they got
read.
you ain't seen
Amazing,
the
really good.
you ain't seen the Batman Samurai?
No, I haven't read it, but I know I got to pick it up, man. That looks good. Have you read it?
That anime, it's so good. It's just the same way. It's
Have you ever
good.
watched the old '90s series anime called Hellsing?
I've seen it.
So
It's
And
called
that's what I'm saying,
Hellsing,
like-
the anime series. I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Put that
yeah,
down
and
on
then,
my little
well,
list
then
here.
also I used to watch some good movies. Like there's one called Ninja Scroll.
Chainsaw Man. Yeah,
Chainsaw
You know
Man.
what's
Oh,
anime-
Chainsaw Man! I gotta check that out. I keep on.
Vampire Hunter D. Vampire Hunter D.
I was about to say Vampire Hunter D was my first introduction.
You know
to
what anime
It's the
I
North
would
Star.
watch?
It's the North Star.
I just got done with Demon Slayer. That's what I just got done
Oh,
with.
Demon Slayer. I've seen some of that.
Hey, is
That's
Fist
good.
of the North Star good? Or
What's
is
the
it
one?
great?
Oh,
Yep.
Death
Fist of the
Note.
North Star.
I watched some of Death Note. That was pretty good. My
Under the
cousin
Couch is
watched
Chainsaw Man.
watched
Yeah, brother. I keep hearing nothing. I keep skipping over it. I'm gonna watch that shit this weekend.
Chainsaw Man is good, man.
I even used to watch Bleach.
Yeah.
Don't you know they got a live action now, Mike?
No, I
They
haven't
got a
seen
live
that.
action to Bleach on Netflix.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan is
on
good,
Titan
yeah.
was good. And the
Especially
Spaceship
Attack on
Yamato.
Titan is good. It was better once they got older.
Yeah.
They was
Yeah.
crying
Oh,
too much for me at the
God damn it,
beginning.
my
But
camera
when they got
froze.
older,
Whatever.
it was better.
You know what's a
Robo-
good anime? And
Spaceship
it's
Yamato
not like
was really good.
Naruto and stuff, but I loved because I'm a '90s kid. I was born in the '90s. Is Samurai Jack?
That's the stuff.
That's
Yeah.
you know what I watched? That's really good too. I think we've all seen it, or at least maybe I'm just assuming. I'm trying to think of the name, but it's the fucking it's that one that was on HBO Max with the dinosaur and that caveman guy.
Yes.
Primordial.
Primal.
Primal. Yeah.
Primal.
Yeah, bro.
So you want to hear something awesome? That's the same guy made Samurai Jack, and like
Yeah, it is.
he also made like Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls. He actually released a show last year. I watched the first season. It takes place in 1600s England, steampunk, and it's called Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen bits and pieces of it, with like a robot, for like a
Yeah, it's like a circle robot. Yep.
yeah. That does look
It's
dope, bro.
steampunk. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gotta check it out.
See,
Good stuff,
now y'all got me about the right.
Gendy Tartakovsky is a genius.
Hey, Swag, this is a lot better than what was your favorite Western from earlier, right, bro?
Oh no. Hey, Hateful Eight still good though, man. I still watch some Hateful Eight.
Sam Jackson's
Django
favorite
Unchained's
show.
great.
Better than what's your favorite musical? Because if you guys were start talking about musicals, I would have went to bed a long time ago. I would have nothing.
Singing in the rain.
That's yours?
I'm just kidding.
My favorite. If you go to my favorite musical, it'll be like The Temptations or
Oh,
something.
here we go.
Just saying.
No. Eddie
Like when David Ruffin took the mic and started saying, "I know you want to leave."
See what I
Yeah,
started?
that was some good stuff, man. That's some good stuff.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Never seen it.
I've never seen
Oh
that
man,
movie.
go
Never
to a
seen it.
midnight showing the next time you get the chance. Just experience the Rocky Horror
It's
Picture
insane
Show
when
with
you watch
the
it live.
people
People go crazy.
dressed up, responding to the screen. Don't rent the DVD. Don't watch it on TV yet. It's just stupid. You go to the theater and see it with the audience participation, and
They
you'll
don't do
love
that
it. I
anymore,
mean,
Kevin.
it's
This is
true.
2025.
Hey, no, he is right though, Kevin. They do not get into it. When I went to go see the Avengers when it was still peak for MCU. I thought that people was gonna be excited. It was me and another dude. We was real excited. Everybody else was like, "What are y'all doing?"
Kevin, have you been to a movie theater? The seats recline and they serve beer.
Yeah.
Nobody's.
Dude,
Swag.
No, you don't go to them theaters.
Let
They
me tell
don't
you a
have
funny
it.
story about watching the
Hey,
They have it
People be in there
at
knocked out now, Razor. They be in there knocked out like.
hey, Kevin,
No one.
you need to finish watching Deadpool Wolverine so we can talk about the whole damn movie.
Well, hey, Swag. I watched Avengers Endgame at the theater with some people, and this is a funny story. But you know the part at the end of it when it looks like Thanos is about to beat Cap into the ground, and he picks the hammer up.
Yep.
And the lightning comes out, and you hear Thor go, "Yeah!" I about jumped out of my seat, and went, F yeah. And everybody looked at me like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. It was me and the dude was actually beside each other. We was the hypest too, but everybody else on the road was like, if y'all imbeciles do not sit down, and we like, do y'all see what's happening on the TV on this screen?
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Well, the first Avengers, because when I grew up, if you're about my age, you're a little bit older, or even a little bit younger. In the 80s and 90s, it was hard the comic book movies that were actually good were hard to come by.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny?
In the 90s, we had like X-Men 90. We had the X-Men animated series, the Spider-Man series, Batman, and all that. But the movies, it was like some of the movies were cheesy. I mean, let's just face it.
Did you guys
remember that
ever
1991 Captain America movie? But what I remember, because you didn't think they could do it with the special effects they had then.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw the first Avengers movie in the theater, and it shows them all in a circle, and they're fighting the aliens right there. And you see them all, they're doing like this shot. They go around in the circle and see them.
One of the best shots ever, by the way.
I had chills. I never thought they could do that in the movie. I was like, you could feel this.
Did you guys ever see the clip online? I don't know what movie it was. It's a guy, and he's like way rows ahead of the dude, and he has a flashlight on, and someone's like, "Hey, it's like the beginning of Star Wars where the scroll goes down. He's like, whoever's in the front row, shut off the flashlight, you fucking moron."
See?
Anytime who else here saw Star Wars in the theater in 1977?
I saw it at the drive-in.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in the drive-in too.
I saw it at the drive-in.
I figured it would just be us three.
I saw Empire Strikes Back in the theater and Return of the Jedi.
I remember my brother came to the house and said, "Get in the car. We're going to see a movie."
Yeah.
And they took us to the drive-in, and it was a double feature, and we saw Star Wars. And then the second movie, naked guys got in the hot tub, and my mom's like, "Get in the car. We're leaving."
Yeah.
I went to
and she slept through all of Star Wars. For years. Once she saw that big spaceship coming over the horizon, she was just knocked out, dead.
Yeah.
She actually, just slept through the whole thing.
And
then she woke up when the guys were getting in the hot tub.
What she should have did, Rob, is she should have said, "All right, we're gonna leave this one and go over to another one," because the drive-ins was good to go to another movie. You can go to another movie. And around that time, they didn't even care. Or you could just look over and switch the channel in your car and watch that movie.
Oh, we didn't have multi-screens back then.
You had multi-screen drive-ins?
It was just a one-screen drive-in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I never even heard of having more than one.
All we had was one, and all our theaters were one screen.
We only had like
until
4.
Star Wars.
So it's
Star
still
Wars
wasn't that many.
changed that.
And they slowly got more.
They rebuilt the local theater to have 2 screens, put a wall down the middle so they could have Star Wars continue to play while they put other movies on the screen. It was the beginning of multiplexes.
I walked in, the first movie I ever saw, Mom and Dad took me to, was Flash Gordon.
Oh yeah,
the one with the one with Sam Jones or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And, I'll never forget it. I was like trying to get Dad to sword fight me like Ming the Merciless when we got home. I wasn't that old. I was born in '76, but I still remember going to the theater and watching that movie.
Yeah.
Here's the rest of the story though is that they kept the movie. They were able to keep Star Wars. They actually ended up building a 3rd screen that was in a little bitty. I mean, it was no bigger than a small convenience store set, maybe 50 people. It was like a big screen TV we'd look at it as today, but they built a 3rd theater, and I would ride my bicycle. It was only 2 blocks away from the house. I went and saw Star Wars 32 times
Oh my God.
over that summer.
Oh, holy
just
cow.
riding my bike. They started letting me in free for the matinee because I came up there all the time.
Oh, that's pretty tight though.
And I saw it. One time I went in, and usually it was only maybe me and 5 or 6 other people. But one time I went in, there was a whole bunch of drunk black people. And I was 12 years old, and everybody's yelling at the screen, "Get him, Doss!" I was like, "Oh man, this is awesome!" I had the time of my life. I was like, well, "All movies ought to be like this."
But that's what I was saying though
cool
earlier
story,
though,
Kevin.
Kevin.
That's awesome,
Like
man.
I miss it when it was like everybody was active, like, oh yeah. Now times like
Get
Raven
it
Day,
in.
be knocked out. You gotta wake somebody up sometimes, like, hey, the movie over. And they slide
Well,
in their face.
From
It's like
2000 to 2012, I was assistant manager of a theater here in town. We became the Dollar Theater while I was there. And then when digital took over about 2015, we got shut down because you can't afford a Dollar Theater when they're not making film anymore.
When I
Your only
saw
option is to
Deadpool
upgrade to
Wolverine,
digital, and you can't afford to do it as a Dollar Theater.
when I saw Deadpool Wolverine, I think everyone died laughing at every scene because it was so damn funny.
Yeah.
That's the way it was when we had Friday on the screen the first time. We actually had a midnight premiere of Friday that was just for the local law enforcement. And these guys were rolling in the aisle, literally, at Friday. I was standing in the back, you know. I was a projectionist at that time in the 90s.
Can you imagine being in that audience with a bunch of cops watching
Oh,
Friday?
exactly, right? They thought it was the funniest shit they had ever seen, man.
But what's so funny is that it just like I like it when everything like certain movies that people don't think it make everybody laugh. Like, yeah, this is good. That's when you know it's good. Like
Dude,
everybody
Deadpool
laughing. This is
Wolverine.
good.
I think there
Exactly.
was no scenes during that movie where I didn't laugh. Like one of
You were
my
one-
favorite underrated scenes of that movie is when he grabs the mic and he's like, "Fuck you, Fox. Fuck you. Fuck you."
Well, you know, there's two movies I remember like people laughing out loud in theater was one of them was American Pie and something about Mary.
classic.
There's something about Mary.
Something about Mary,
Like,
yeah.
oh, there's hair
Yeah.
gel through her hair.
Oh, yeah.
And they lived the dog with a cast on top of the car. I know that movie's kind of a forgotten classic, but it was and
But
Kingpin.
yeah.
No, you're
Yeah,
right.
I
At the time, it was,
remember
and it was one of those first viral
Yeah.
moments. You know what I mean? That carried on. That we would always, hey, the gel in the hair before viral was viral.
Yeah.
That was a
Right.
And
viral.
he
moment.
got his you know what is a junk caught in the zipper. And they're like, how did you get the beans above the Frank?
Kevin, what are you gonna watch?
Classic, man.
How
I
far
forgot
did-
about that
Kevin,
scene.
how far
Did they
did
call
you
the
get
ambulance to come get him?
Yeah, it's like, you know, you're like you're watching, you're laughing, but you know it's like the worst thing that could ever happen. to somebody. I was like, he's not going to recover from this shit. There's no
Yeah.
way.
Right.
Kevin, how far did you get into Wolverine Deadpool?
Oh shoot, I came and went because I was trying to.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so
I'll tell you
good.
what, if you haven't seen, if y'all haven't seen the Penguin,
chose
I just
better
watched the
wording,
first
but
two
yeah.
episodes of
No,
Penguin.
no lie
And the
though.
Penguin is
Like
awesome.
like Deadpool Wolverine, it's a good movie, but that mug was a fan service movie too, though. That
Yeah.
was a big fan service movie, but it's a good movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they knew that's what it was. That's why
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, like
was a fun
that
ride.
whole
I
movie,
mean, I
like
saw enough of it to know exactly what it is.
I just thought one of the funniest parts was when they thought that Chris Evans was Captain America.
oh,
He's
that
gonna
is
say
hilarious.
He's
That's
gonna
hilarious.
say
Saw that.
But then
That is
like
hilarious.
Deadpool's like, oh yeah, well this guy was talking shit about you the whole time up there.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
whole
no,
time.
what?
He was just saying he was going to take you out. You weren't shit. You know.
And all the shots at 20th Century Fox. Or
When he
Fox.
when he sit up there and he was like, "Oh, superhero landing," he was tapping Wolverine. And then when he kept on getting excited and the music was playing like it was about to be Cat, and then he took
Yeah.
that off. Oh, Deadpool was let down. He was like, "Oh."
He's like,
My
he's gonna
favorite
say-
scenes
he's
were the
gonna
ones
say
with
flame
Blade.
on.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
Blade,
Blade, that
killed
was
it,
cool.
man.
I
When they
saw
had
that
the couple of Wesley Snipes moments he had, especially if you, I was a big Blade fan. So when he was up
That
there
put
and he
Marvel
was
on the map,
defending,
man.
and he did the Blade line where motherfucker still tried to skate uphill. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Blade,
And
bro.
you know when they see that Cassandra Nova's using the giant man skeleton as her base. He's like, oh, Paul Rudd's aged a little bit.
Hey, Kansas City, from here.
Yeah, he's from Kansas City.
Kirby still hasn't watched it. Neither have I. So
Still here. Classic.
It's good. It's funny. It's worth the watch. You'll laugh.
Yeah, no, you'll like it.
yeah,
Get you, some, you get some good popcorn, you'll enjoy it. Like
You know what?
I had to
I
get
always
it.
told
fun.
people, what do you think was the best opening scene? 1, 2, or 3?
Best opening
I
scene.
thought 3 was the
Deadpool.
One.
funniest.
One was
One.
the best opening scene. Him just
Yeah,
sitting up
where
here with the
he's
music playing
fiddling.
and them showing stuff, and he's sitting up
Yeah.
here writing the letter, just sitting on the edge of the highway.
Yeah.
That's like
And they're
What my
playing that
favorite
song.
guy-
I
They're
like.
playing that Carpenter song while he's beating the crap out of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
That guy
I
we-
like 1, but I loved
Will
about 3. What I
That guy
loved
Will
about,
mentioned earlier that we know, Patrick, the prop guy.
Mhm.
His most recent one of his recent acquisitions is the Desert Eagle Deadpool from the first Deadpool movie.
Oh, really?
The prop.
Oh,
wow!
Check
But
this
no,
out.
real
This
quick.
is his basement. I pulled the his Instagram account up. Go follow this Instagram.
Is this the guy that's got all the movie props? He's like crazy what he's got.
what the?
I can't see it too well right now, but
Yeah,
Put on spectacles to see this one.
Hold up! I gotta see
Let me
this.
get that out of the way.
Oh my!
damn.
He got Hellraiser.
Yep, the missing collection. Oh, Kevin, what'd you do?
What
Oh,
the?
you're back. Go through his
Hellboy.
Instagram. Can you go through more? Yeah.
Look at the Judge Dredd. That's
Oh,
for
Judge
the movie.
Dredd. What the?
He's got the Judge Dredd rifle. We got shut down because he took it out and handled it like a real gun. They shut down my live stream.
That
But they didn't
Hellboy
shut down the one I was streaming from.
Look at the
Yeah,
head
Kevin,
pieces
just
back
keep
there. Look
going.
at the head pieces. Like, oh man, this is crazy.
Yeah, he's got more.
That's Patrick right there.
That's nuts.
That's his collection.
Yeah, that's a lot of. That's a lot of.
He got some great stuff. This is tight.
Yes, he does.
That's a lot of
He's
fun.
on Paul and the 619 with us usually on Tuesday nights to show off whatever new he gets.
That's
And
It's a hell of a collection.
I mean,
Man,
Is
do
that
he
the
got some
little
Walking
droid
Dead?
that gives her the injection in Star Wars?
Do he got some Walking Dead stuff?
It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, you know, that
It looks
droid.
like it would.
Okay, never mind. Right here, that little. Or is that the droid from Star Wars?
No.
that's a helmet from the Expanse.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
That
a-
looks like
yeah,
Halo
that-
helmet. That looks dope.
Oh man, Walking Dead is like my stuff. When people get that, man, this
Kevin,
stuff.
scroll down. You
There's
may have
the
Piss Eagle.
Desert Eagle from the first Deadpool movie.
Oh, that is so tight.
Now,
Not sure where
does he live around Hollywood or California or?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
doesn't. No,
right.
he doesn't. That's
Oh,
right.
that pinhead
Oh,
stuff.
look at Doctor
He
Strange
just
ring.
goes out there to trade and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You got that pinhead. That's dope.
But he does most of this through auctions, heritage auctions, and the different movie prop auctions that they run.
He just recently got a Two-Face.
But he's called
coin.
the Missing Collection, the_missing_ collection.
Nice.
That is so
And if you
tight.
follow him, you can see.
So what I was
whatever.
gonna say is, before Kevin
Underworld
showed this-
Awakening, vampire things worn by Patrick Stabungle.
So before Kevin showed this swag, I was saying I love in the third Deadpool Wolverine where he's like digging up the grave and he's smacking the freaking shovel. God damn it!
Now, have y'all ever seen American God?
Is that the ring from Doctor Strange?
Yeah, yeah, that's the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, he has the slit ring or whatever. What is it called?
Baron Mordor's sling
Yep.
rings.
Baron Mordor.
Sling ring. Yeah.
Oh, and the medical alert ideas from Jessica Jones season 1.
Oh man, this is tight.
Yeah. Follow his page, man. Have you
Yeah.
guys, Kevin? Go
Now
ahead.
check
what
this
were you saying
out.
about
He was
American
kind
Gods?
enough to send all of us on the show, on Paul and his
Christmas
amazing
gifts.
friends, to send us something. And are y'all familiar with American Gods, the TV
Yep.
series?
Yep.
The Zernabog?
Oh, that's tight.
Nice. Nice print.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Kevin.
Zernabog's hammer.
Damn, bro. That's sick.
Does it bleed blood?
It's made out of foam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch the clip on YouTube of him, and he picks it up off the mantelpiece, and it goes ka-chink. And it
That
drips
is
blood, but I guess that was CGI because there's not any pump or anything.
Oh, okay.
But dude, I'm getting this. That blew me away.
That is cool.
I
man.
never thought I'd own something like that.
That's
That's
tight.
cool.
Just the way this community is.
Kevin, you have a massive amount of collection back there. I seen cards. It looks like on the floor. Man, is that
Yeah,
you?
he was it.
You are a true
Hardy
collector,
Boys
guy.
books.
Yeah, he's got all the
early
old Hardy Boys
1800s
books.
Mark Twain collection.
Hey,
Cherry
Razor, to be honest, I think these
multiple
three
copies.
up here with me, yeah, they some real collectors. These three.
Yeah, you're up there.
Look at that room, bro. We gotta get a tour going on.
Man.
in Kevin's room.
Behind that door is what do they call them mailers for comics?
Gemini's?
Gemini.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're stacked almost to the ceiling.
Holy shit.
I need to start
Hey, keep
selling
it handy.
stuff so I can use
See,
my
Kevin over there sounded like Rob when Rob was showing all the books around. I was
Look
like,
at that,
dang.
man. That's a cool setup, bro.
Those are all
Yeah,
concert posters from Allman Brothers and Greg Allman shows.
Look at the Capricorn Revival poster. That's sick, brother.
Yeah.
look at the Marvel calendar. You.
Oh,
$1.50 at freaking Ollie's, man.
Yep, I know. I just seen it. That's why I was like, yep.
Ollie special.
Heck yeah. Ollie's is just like
Ollie's is the
I can
place,
walk
man.
to Ollie's in 5 minutes. It's so close to me.
Ollie's is the place, man. I ain't
And
gonna
I
Bro,
stay away from
have you read everything on those shelves, Kevin?
Oh God, no. Probably half. I've read all of the Hardy Boys. I read those when I was a kid.
No, Razor trying to be funny. If you ask anybody, ask Easy. You read all of that? I promise everybody would probably be like,
I
Yeah,
can tell
easy.
you
Have you
there's-
read all those
I'm
books
almost
behind
there.
you?
There's a few
I got a
shelves
lot of
over
them.
here that I have
I know
barely
you got
read any of that.
You got a lot
They're
too.
my
Look at that.
classic. I
Look at
tried
that.
to
Are those
recycle
vinyls behind you,
projects.
Easy?
Yep, them vinyls.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, bro. That's a big collection of vinyls, man.
I've got more at the bottom here, and I got more in the garage. So
Oh yeah. You know I sold all my vinyl.
What's the oldest vinyl that you have, Easy?
probably from 40s, or I mean, I don't have the 78s.
Oh.
Those are the 30s, but 50s, 60s. they got
What's
them
your
all.
most prized collection in vinyl? The one that you have to have, no matter what. If
Hey,
there's a fire,
Trip
you gotta
out on
grab
this.
one vinyl. Which one you grabbing?
It's called Leaders of the Pack, and it was put out probably in the late 60s, early 70s. And that one's significant because I remember my dad and his buddies in the backyard parties all night long. And eventually it was a 3-record set. And that one was always playing to the end of the night. So
Love it. Nostalgia, not value. Nostalgia. Love it.
And I looked for that for probably 15, 20 years. And I finally found it in a record shop.
That's tight.
That's awesome, bro. That's a lot of people don't understand that collecting vinyl is it's a lot like collecting comic books. Especially when it comes to like a lot of the first appearances. Like myself, I'm a hip hop guy. So you'll be amazed when you start digging through vinyls. You go back to find Dr. Dre's first appearance on the World Class Wrecking Crew. You know, it's real interesting to dig through vinyl because it's the same thing like collecting comic books. The artists that are on these vinyl records that put together these artwork, a lot of them actually do comics. And it's amazing to see the artwork that are on, like a lot of these 70s records, like in the Funkadelic time. You know, you talk about Africa Bambaataa. We're talking about the funk. Grandmaster Flash. Those vinyl records have great artwork on them, and collecting vinyl.
That is
beautiful. Look at that.
Oh man.
Ray,
Now,
I bought
my vinyl.
that
This
NWA
is
when
my
it first came out.
grandmother's vinyl.
You got
man, and it's like finding first appearances in comic books, bro. It's real fun.
You still got the NWA?
Vibes from
No,
when
that
I
was
was
when I was
a
a kid, man.
Key West.
There's your Macho Man single. But check these out.
Yeah,
These
those
are
are
from the 1940s and 50s.
That's dope. Mercury record. That's sick, bro.
The Laurie sisters.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're actually 33 1/3. I thought they were 78s for a long time. Things like that.
Kevin,
So,
did you
and,
put a
and you-
light on?
And Easy might be able to answer this. Maybe you too, Kevin. Is it the smaller the record, the better the quality?
No, they just the 45s like he's showing. Those are just singles.
Okay, 'cause I thought the smaller the record, because it doesn't have longer to spin, you get
It's
better
actually-
quality out of like the
it's
45.
it's actually the
long plate
wax that they
is better.
used.
Yeah.
Got you. See, we're learning. We're learning tonight.
The heavier the album, the
Side
better
there, show this.
it's got sound quality. Because they used to pump out a lot of records that were just really
There you
thin, and they were mass market. But you can get some really nice ones with good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The old ones were really a lot heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Red Baron.
Yeah.
That's cool, Kevin.
While you're at it.
Yeah.
And got the
Oh, man.
it's Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day.
Oh, that's tight.
Artwork is cool too. It's fun, man.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's any.
It goes back to what you said, Ray. It's like the comic book. feel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at the
Kevin,
first
I
appearance
like
as a
the
record.
little light on your slab.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is one I like because it's got the picture cover and it's Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney.
Oh, yeah, nice. George Clooney's aunt.
Fancy meeting you here.
Is that really his aunt, or are you just saying that, Matt?
No, it's his aunt.
that's
yeah.
his aunt.
Oh, really? Okay.
It really is.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
He was just bullshitting.
Oh,
No,
okay.
actually, it's true.
I need to send this or show this to Simon. Isn't that where Wall of Voodoo is from, Australia?
Yeah.
Wall of Voodoo.
IRS records.
Wait,
had a lot of
is that,
Yeah.
are those the guys who sing Mexican radio?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I'm on Mexican radio.
I'm on Mexican radio.
And you know what IRS is?
No.
That's Stuart Copeland's label.
Yeah, the guy
Police.
from the drummer from the Police.
Yeah. He's the
IRS
one.
was the
Here's a good one.
Kenny Loggins.
Footloose.
Yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
Loose.
Little
Everybody
foot loose.
What is this one? Oh God.
Let me keep going.
No. Oh,
Yeah. Kevin's perfect to have on the show when you need some content really quickly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, records. I got you.
Rapture.
By Blondie.
Blondie.
That was one of the first times that there was a rap in a song that was on a radio station.
Yeah.
And do you know who they were rapping about in that song?
Fab Five Freddy.
Yeah, look at Matt with the hip hop knowledge.
Here's one of the first guys I ever
love
saw
hip-hop,
live in
baby. I love
concert.
hip-hop.
A big show.
Oh yeah, Jackson Brown.
You saw Jackson Brown live? Oh.
Yeah,
I bet
on this
he's
tour, Lawyers in Love tour.
So when you guys know when he talks about running on empty, where he says in '65 I was 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you look it up, it's
He was.
actually true.
I know that.
He was a young.
And you know-
When he was
You know,
19,
hey-
he shared an apartment with Greg Allman. All the posters
Yeah.
I got back here.
Wait,
He was also
Kevin,
neighbors with
trivia
Glenn
question.
Frey. He was neighbors with Glenn Frey too.
Yep.
So Kevin, trivia question: what did his dad do?
Who's?
Jackson Brown's.
Oh, I don't know.
Psychologist.
His dad wrote for Stars and Stripes
Here you come on.
His dad wrote for Stars and Stripes newspaper when he was.
Was in
His
the
dad
Army?
was stationed in Germany. Yeah.
Cool.
How about Zap? Who remembers?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on now. Zach? Yes. Roger Trout.
Oh, an old Patti LaBelle, Michael McDonald.
Zap, Computer Love. That was my favorite back then.
That's
Oh,
the
no.
hit. That's the hit right there. Easy.
Oh my.
Yeah, that was a hit. Is that what they call yacht rock?
Oh, here you go.
Michael McDonald. Yeah.
Oh, the Drifters. What the heck?
Right.
Oh,
Money, honey. The way I feel.
the way I feel.
This
How
old
about
school R&B.
the biggest band in the world?
The Beatles? The
Beatles.
Beatles.
The Beatles.
Back to back with Revolution, which is not the same as on the album. The 45 was actually sped up and
I need to go to bed in an hour.
Yeah,
I have work
they played
tomorrow.
it faster, and in in the version on the album, you say it's time for a revolution, and the what is it? John says no is not
Yeah.
the same.
That's
On
awesome.
45. On the 45, he doesn't have time to say no.
You got a record player, Kevin, too? You
I
be playing?
don't. I haven't
Oh, you
had one
don't.
in 20 years, probably. That's maybe why these are in still good condition.
You'll be playing the heck out of them.
Speaking of the police,
Don't stand so
I
close to
would
me.
right now if I had
Did you
one.
guys hear the thing? I think Kevin told me Stuart Copeland used to face his symbol so high up he doesn't have to look at Sting because
He
they
did.
hate each other.
They hate each other's guts.
That's a cool cover.
Who's that?
Ooh.
I don't know, but the cover is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I need to go to bed in an hour. I have work tomorrow at 9 a.m. Oof. Stupid work.
Look, it's old Sun record you got there.
Tony
GG.
Martin.
GG.
Gigi.
Gigi. Oh, yeah. Got
That was a movie. wasn't it? They redid it with Ben
Just
Affleck.
call off, Boggs. It's the holidays,
Yeah.
man. Take a sick day.
They would
that
kill
was
me
one of
for
mine.
Yes.
Rush.
That was a Gary Von Erich song.
Oh, check that out. Whither Thou Goest. Les Paul.
Nice.
Wow.
That's old school.
Yeah. And Mandolino by Les Paul. I'll have to look those up because I've done that. You can find pretty much any of these on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
It'll even show you the picture of the album I'm on.
You know, what was an underrated band I liked was Alan Parsons Project.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah. You know, he just didn't, he couldn't tour because it was a studio only type
Electronic.
stuff.
Yeah, it was all studio.
So it wasn't until the past 20 years that he could actually go on the
You know
road.
what's a great song? And I was
reproduce that.
flipping through the radio was I love by Alan Parsons is Eye in the Sky.
Yes, that's a good song, man.
Remember the song
Okay, take
Heat
me
of the
off
Moment?
big screen now.
Remember the band Asia? They sang the song Heat of the Moment.
Yes.
Yeah, Asia did also Only Time Will Tell, which is another really good song by them.
Yeah, Asia with Carl Palmer on drums.
Yep.
Emerson
Hey,
Lake.
would you guys like to see my statues I got for Christmas?
Let's see.
Sure.
Oh, that's a big old. Hey, yes.
I'll just take my camera off and move it around for you. Hold on.
You got your Christmas early, Matthew.
Whoa.
Looks like it. Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah, that Hulk is sweet.
Yeah, that
What's
Hulk.
that Sonic right there? What's that Sonic?
It came with a special edition with a video game from for PlayStation,
That's dope.
and it looks like he's on a Sega Genesis. And that damn Saturn rocket was a pain in the ass to build. It's a Lego. And then we got.
How long did it take? 3 years?
Yeah. You know, I'm not that great at it, and I'll show you the.
Is that a Mario and Luigi clock?
The
right
box
there,
set,
that's
where
like
you
that.
know.
No, it's like they dance. There's like a background behind them in that box, and it moves. It looks like they're jumping.
Hey, Luigi is the better brother out of the bros.
Yeah, he is.
Got my Funkos up there with the covers, and
Yeah, those cover ones are cool.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see any of this stuff.
Them
on the
Funko
shelf.
Pops are pretty neat.
I like the Lego. Mario.
That shelf is really organized, Matt. That's
No, no,
really good job, buddy.
What's it called? Kevin, those aren't Lego. They're 8-bit.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well,
Y'all
you
all
keep,
got,
your,
y'all all got
collection
awesome
nice and
setups
neat, man.
for real.
I'm in a basement. My setup sucks.
What you got, Mike?
Ray, when you showed
Oh, yeah.
his
Open the
song-
gate pulled up, easy. It's awesome. This is awesome. Look at this.
Whoa,
I had
That
all the
is
Kiss albums
sick,
in my
bro.
collection I sold.
that is tight.
I'm not even a big Kiss fan, but I was then, when they
That's
came
a
out.
great album though. Right there.
That's badass.
Who was the one with the star for his eye? What's his name again?
Peter Chris.
It's Paul
No, the
Stanley.
star is Paul Stanley.
Oh, you mean the star?
Yeah, I always liked my favorite Kiss song for some reason was "I Was Made for Loving You."
Love Gun.
Love Gun.
That's tight.
That was one of my favorite.
Look at the artwork on that cover, man.
Yeah,
that's
that's
sick artwork.
Are they
Yeah.
all still? Are they all still alive? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Ace Frehley a couple
That's when
years
it was
ago.
That's the
album
cover,
cover
the Destroyer
all
cover, man. That's the
Destroyer,
cover right
yep.
there. That's sick.
Well, they were like Ace
Rock and
Frehley
Roll
guys.
All Night.
They were comic book fans, weren't they? Easy.
Mike, do you know who the
Gill,
artist is?
Bob
on
Marley.
this
Bob
cover?
Marley.
Marley. I
What's up?
seen his son. Never
Do you
saw
know who
him.
the artist is on the Kiss cover?
Willie
I
Nelson.
looked it up one time and I forgot the guy's name, but I did look it up one time.
Willie Nelson.
That looked a lot like the Kiss appearances in the comics to me. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the Howard the Duck Kiss.
Frampton or Cheap Trick. Live in
Yeah.
Booty.
There you go.
but they
I
may
saw
have
them
copied
at
it from the
Six Flags
album.
in
The
1983.
Doors.
There it
Kevin
is.
hates
That's my
the
favorite
Doors.
band of all time.
Yeah,
is the
I'm
Doors.
not a big Doors fan at all.
Yes.
Fred
Thank
Van
you.
Zurich makes me sick.
Hey, one sec.
Really?
Hey,
Really.
one sec.
I saw Ray Manzarek in concert at a festival and realized
funny
that's what
is-
I don't like about the Doors.
What's
Oh,
funny
you're
is-
kidding me. The
Right.
Doors are the greatest.
What's funny? Snoop Dogg was just telling a story about Willie Nelson.
Oh
Really?
yeah. Oh, they're
I love
good
that
buddies.
record up there, Easy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'll never
You,
get
you know,
Mac's got some good
what's
stuff.
it called?
I
Come on,
like
Bob,
they were
spit it out.
what in half
Oh.
baked, both Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg made their cameos.
Razor.
Oh, yeah.
Willie
Razor,
Nelson
what's
was
your,
the old stoner, and
what's that-
Snoop Dogg was the guy that smoked it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just
Razor.
he was just
The
telling the
Scavengers
story
smoker.
of the only person that outsmoked him was Willie Nelson.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe
So
it.
wait, I have a question for Razor, real quick. Razor, what's your favorite Doors song? Because I'm a Doors fan too.
Favorite Doors song would have to be well, you know, there's always Light My Fire, which is a good old classic riff. Man, I'm
I
gonna
like
have
when the music's over. When the music's over.
that's exactly where I was gonna lean to. When the music's
Oh,
over,
You know what
is-
my favorite song by them is? Riders on the Storm.
right the beginning of Riders on the Storm, when that hook starts at the beginning, oh, it's
Where it
so
sounds like
good.
it's
See, I don't
raining.
hate the Doors. I actually love Robbie Krieger.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the most underrated guitar players out there.
We can't forget L.A.
Riders
Woman.
on the Storm. And the movie with
LA
Jim
Woman.
Morrison
It's
when he
like
did the Doors
raining.
movie was so good.
Dude,
Yeah, LA
and
Woman in that
Razor,
song,
where
what's
it
the one that
sounds
goes-
like it's raining.
I'm going to try to see it. That's
That's
Riders on
so
the Storm, yeah.
cool, man.
Riders
However,
Not
they
the one,
Houston
baby.
was
1 and
amazing.
5. No one here gets
Mine's Roadhouse
out
Blues.
alive.
I am the Lizard King. I can
know
do
what's
anything.
You know what's so funny? My brother and I were listening to music a few months ago, and we were listening to George Thorogood. You know what's a really fun song is one bourbon, one
Yeah.
shot, one
Love
beer.
that.
One bourbon,
One beer.
one scotch, one beer.
One beer.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a great song.
Where it's like
It's
his,
also
the,
played in
the,
every freaking bar in the country.
and freaking
Yeah.
what's it called?
Yeah.
His landlord evicts him. He's like walking around everywhere.
That's a
I
good
like the
song,
one
man.
too,
It
that
is a
Move
good
It
old
On
drinking song, that's
Over.
for sure.
Moving on over, big dogs.
Moving.
Oh, and I found out
Easy
Will,
got
I think they moved the date of my concert.
What?
They moved it.
Yeah,
Why?
Billy Strings is playing February 21st now, not the 1st.
So, do you have to get new tickets?
No, it's all digital, man. They're in my little
So your
Ticketmaster
tickets
digital
move
wallet. They
dates,
update
okay.
automatically.
Yeah, I
So
went to
why
a comic
did they
expo in
change
Cincinnati, and they
dates?
just scanned my phone. There's like a
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
all
when
they
I-
do.
where they scan
When I
Kevin,
went to
why
the Chiefs
did they
games, it was
change-
like that. When I went to the Chiefs game, they just scanned the phone.
Yeah, you don't get no
Kevin, why
ticket
did they
stubs no
change
more.
the dates?
I don't know.
Where is he now? Where is he performing now? Is he anywhere?
Nowhere. He's playing Lakefront Arena in New Orleans the 29th, 30th, and 31st. New Year's Eve run.
New Orleans.
If y'all don't know Billy Strings, you should check him out. He's really the most badass guitar player. It's bluegrass, but
Yeah.
it's not bluegrass. It's metal.
Not really. It's
But
like
not
bluegrass
metal,
and steroids or something.
but it's not. It's rock. But
You know
Kinda have
who
to
I
hear
love
it
as
go,
a band, and I
damn.
was talking to Kevin.
He's got this. He plays all
I
acoustic, but
love-
he's got this switch. He flips. You know, when he
Yep.
starts really jamming, and suddenly it's an electric guitar, and he's doing Jimi Hendrix and Sabbath.
You know
riffs.
what band I really like, and I was talking to Kevin one day. I am a huge Marshall Tucker fan, and I wish I could have seen him.
Hey,
You know what, Vogs? I take that back, Vogs. Roadhouse Blues, man. I forgot about Roadhouse Blues.
Yes, that's a great one.
Keep
That's
your
a
hands
good
If
one.
I have a
road,
favorite
keep your
tour
hands
song,
on
that's
the
the
wheel.
Hey, Razor, I know you like hip hop too. You like Run the Jewels?
Yeah, of course, bro.
There's
Leaders
no-
of the Pack.
Ray,
Ooh,
this is what I was talking about.
Look at that
Leaders of
cover
the
art.
Pack.
Oh,
That's cool. Like from
Leaders of the
Easy
Pack, huh,
Rider.
brother? That's the one you're going to grab if the house was burning down. Love
Yeah.
it.
And I just happened to turn around and find it, but it's a lot of doo-wop.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
that's tight.
Is that
I was
Dion?
gonna say what kind of collection?
Oh, it is Dion.
Yeah. Dale
Yeah.
Shannon.
Run Around Sue. Run Around Sue is a
Run
great song.
away.
That is
You know-
cool, bro.
Oh, what's the
Hey,
girl's
you know
name
what's
at the bottom there?
Mike. Oh, go
In the
ahead,
middle.
Kevin.
Is that Ronnie? Was her name Ronnie Spector? Is that who it was?
It's sure. Yeah, that's who that is. The
That's
Spectre.
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That
Hey,
is.
Mike,
It's
have
a
you-
nice condition, too. You keep
Hey,
keeping it really
guys,
nice.
good condition.
Oh yeah.
speaking of music like that, have you guys ever seen the commercial for the video game Fallout where they play Dion's The Wanderer?
Najo.
I
Where
know.
he's singing-
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, but not to be confused with that song in the '90s, Cotton Eye Joe. I'm sure. That
Do you
was.
guys know
Oh
what's that
yes,
called?
Oh man, I love the band.
That classic cover right there. That's
Mike,
the
what
band.
was it
One of the
called?
greatest
The
concert films in the history of
oh
film.
my
The
god,
last walk.
Kevin.
Yep.
What's
That's
the one you were
amazing.
what was the first one you were showing called?
I saw Levon Helm a couple years
What's that,
before he
Kev?
died.
What's
That was
There's for you, Will.
amazing. Oh, there you go.
Running
good
on
album.
Empty?
That's my dad's favorite
Oh, that's
musician.
dope, man. That's a
and
sick cover.
I was
Is that
raised
like a
Sick
stairway
cover,
to
bro.
Wait, what was the first one you were showing called?
Leader of the pack.
Yeah, leader of the
Yeah.
pack.
Dude,
Will.
Yep.
Tucker band. Nice.
High Tides.
I don't know that band, but I like that cover.
That cover's sweet.
They're
Hey,
they're like Allman
Southern
Brothers.
Rock. The Allman Brothers and them both recorded at Capricorn Studios about 10 miles from where I live. I'm a huge Allman Brothers fan.
Hey,
What
Mike,
about
is that
Marshall
that Jackson
Tucker?
Brown record?
There you go.
Is that the
Hotter
one
Than
that's got
Hell.
the song where he's like, "Now the seats
Than Hell.
are all empty."
Yeah.
Something. Brody's take the stage or something. That's a good
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. The Weight.
That
Or
cover
no,
is
the
tight.
Weight
Hey,
band.
Well, I name all my dogs after
Golly.
bands. We had a dog. We called him Tucker. Marshall Tucker.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
That's tight.
Yeah, that was the thing about the Southern Rock guys back then and Macon. They were all friends that supported each other and helped each other.
The killer.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
The killer.
The killer. And you got to go check these guys out.
Chambers Brothers.
Chambers Brothers.
Do you
Oh,
guys
yeah. Like I should
like
know that.
They did that
Who's
song
the
"Time,"
one-
right? Time.
Yes.
Kevin, I don't know why I think of you when
I might have to look them
hear-
up. Easy.
It's a good one.
You
bro.
know what's
Yeah,
a
they're
really
great.
good
Widespread
Kevin,
Panic.
I don't
covers
know
a couple
why.
Chambers
Whenever
Brothers
I
songs.
think of you, I think of the song by the Youngbloods called "Get Together."
Yeah, that's a good song.
So you were talking about cheap records back then.
Oh, K-Tel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had a bunch of K-Tel records.
They showed these commercials all the time on TV.
Oh, yeah.
They
Oh,
were
I
just-
saw Power, and I thought I was going to see Tower of Power, but you got Power. That's good too.
Hey, that's Matt's intro.
I just threw that one in.
Power, power.
The
Hey, Matt,
Tower.
do
Yeah.
that intro.
Too sweet to be
One
sour.
album I wish I still had is my 12-inch of Rapper's Delight. I had that at one time.
Yeah.
That would be worth money
That's-
if you had the
that's
original.
the only-
That's
I looked
lot
at a
better.
record value guide website, thinking about all the stuff that I sold. I had Apple label Beatles stuff. That it's $50, $60, $100.
Rapper's Delight,
That
first
Rapper's
album to ever go
Delight,
gold.
$500.
No, but all the record, I mean, everything that I buy, $1 to $3. I will not spend top dollar on anything. So these are just years and years and years of just
getting stuff,
going in there and picking and.
Hey, I want to ask Mike a question.
They're all in
Mike,
great shape.
Mike, are you a fan of the band America?
Yeah, I like that. I like all that stuff, man.
I don't know if I rode a desert all the way or a horse all the way through the desert. It'd have a name by the time.
No. The best song is Ventura Highway.
Yeah, that's a good one. No, but I was gonna tell Swag, man, when I was a kid, teenager, I bought NWA the album.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one where they're all on. They're like doing the cholo pose.
Yeah,
100 miles to running.
Yeah, and then I also had Public Enemy.
I had the band. Pop that coochie. Except it wasn't coochie.
It was funny just to hear that come out of Kevin's mouth.
Yeah.
And I remember buying Easy E's first. NWA, but it was Easy's. It was called Easy
Does It.
Easy Does It. Yep, Easy Does It.
Cover like that.
Rolling down the street in my 6 fault. Yeah.
The first hip hop album I ever bought with my own money was Public Enemy's "Fear of a Black Planet."
That is a classic. Yeah. Good old Flavor Flav.
Have you heard of
hyping up the crowd?
There was a band out of Atlanta in the 90s, Follow for Now. They had a couple of MTV hits. They were one of the rap metal bands. They had a real drums on the rise. You surprised? That's one of the.
You stumped me on that one, Kevin. I gotta admit, man.
They do a Channel Zero cover out of this world.
Do you guys want to hear something funny? So my dad was in a band in middle school playing drums, whatever. And one of his in his school bands was a guy by the name of David Perner, who would later be the singer of Soul Asylum.
Oh wow!
Runaway Train, yeah. My dad told me we lived in London in the 90s as kids because my dad was a banker, and he was reading a magazine and he sees David Perner of Soul Asylum dating blah blah, and he's like, holy shit. I went to middle school with this guy.
Imagine Vogs on the telly. Imagine me in the telly.
No, I thought I just. And then my dad played high school tennis against Mike Ramsey, who would later be on the Miracle on Ice USA hockey team.
Wow,
oh, cool.
Hey,
yeah,
You
my
wanna
dad.
know something, Matt? My first album I really got because Kansas City be trying to support people to come out of Kansas City because don't too many artists come from Kansas City. I don't know. You and Razor probably know and probably heard of them. Tech N9ne. That was the first album.
Yeah, I like Tech N9ne.
That was the first album I actually grabbed when I first started getting CDs because I couldn't get records, but I was getting CDs and I grabbed that and I was like, and I had seen him around the neighborhood a couple of times. This is right before he was about to really start blowing up. And then I was just like, now when I see him, it was funny. He be remembering stuff and he be at all the concerts. He be at all the football games. He be at all the Royals games. And I'll be like, man.
Hey, Kevin, look at Cheap and Mike are about to, Rob and Mike are about to pass out, man. They're not used to being able to do like this with us.
Drink a whole cup of coffee, brother.
Look, easy, like I'm up.
Me, Vogs, and Kevin, and I know Matt's been on late, but we're used to being on these late night streams with Insomniacs and Jigs. We're used to being up all night. You guys, I get it, man. You guys are ready to quit, and I don't blame you.
No,
trust me,
I'm usually up all night because I'm on the phone with you guys in the middle of the night.
Well, hey, I'm used to being up because I'm friends with all the Australian, the Aussieverse, the Mad Spidey, and they got they're up 15 hours ahead of us. So I'm always on the streets with them.
What's funny is I'm always up. I'm probably going to sleep when the sun coming up, and I'll be like,
yeah, I can see Chief's about to, bro. This is about the time, man. Yeah, this is when I start doing my stuff now because I work late, so I do the live shows too. This late, Chief, and it gets late, man. It starts getting the witching hour where you start seeing guys fall off, and it's your show, Chief. So as soon as you leave, we're all out of here, man. You got to kick us out because we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we don't want to keep you around. You know.
Well, I was thinking about kicking you out. Yeah. We are down to only 5 people watching, so it's probably time to call it a night.
They're
at
the
least
ones
for the
that-
show. We can always stay
All
on
the people
that.
still watching. They're the hardcore ones. We love you.
Yeah.
We'll do after party.
So thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. If you're watching this later, hope you have a great year this coming year. Thank you very much for joining us. And we will see you soon on our various channels.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
Anybody want to say anything?
Check you later.
Happy
Video coming
Merry
soon.
Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
You ain't got to go.